Worst trail is Appalachian Trail. I hate the Appalachian Trail.
He said no more hot takes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that the AT, dude.
Why the AT?
Because it rained on me for 26 days, dude.
That'll do it.
Oh, my God.
Was it
That
18?
shit.
It was 18,
I've
yeah.
never ran in a lightning storm, thunderstorm. I remember you're in the green tunnel the entire time, and it's such a storming bad. And then I have to go over peak, and the one time that I need to be in the green tunnel, it goes bald on me. And I'm like running my ass off, and it's like that purple lightning, and like it's loud as and one like hits like I don't know how close, but it was enough to make me jump, and I'm running across this bald patch.
Welcome to Backpacker Radio, presented by The Trek, brought to you by LMNT. I'm your co-host, Zach Badger Davis. Sitting to my right is...
Hi, I'm Juliana Chauncey, a.k.a. Chance.
Few reminders before we get to today's show. If you're taking on a long-distance trek next year, 2026, and you want to be part of the baddest team in the backcountry, I had to think about the saying there for a second. That's how you know you're having a good day. Consider applying to be a blogger for The Trek. Some of the perks include being Jess's best friend, and fun story, this is going to be a repeat for you, but we got, as if you're watching on YouTube, and you should be, you see we have a new table, we have new mic stands, and I literally just put the mic stands in, like, as Gabe walked in, I was installing them on the table. So there's like just a stack of boxes and just shit all over my desk. And Jess is in there working. And before I walked out of the room, I looked at Jess and I go, clean up your fucking shit. As what I thought was an obvious joke. I was poking fun at myself for being a fucking slob. And then we're setting up to do the podcast in here, and I see her like slink into the room and put one book in the bookshelf. And then I put two and two together. She's like, oh, she thought I was being serious right there. So, yeah, we're still feeling each other out a little bit. But
Bad boss.
yeah, Jess, that was a joke, and I'm sorry if I scared you. But yeah, you can apply to be a Trek blogger.
Yeah, so now that you've said that,
yeah,
be a Trek blogger.
be a part of this fun culture that we're establishing here at Trek HQ. Some additional perks include an easy-to-use gear list system, features on our large social media platforms. We send mail drops, and one select blogger will be flown out and put up to be a guest here on Backpacker Radio. I was not sure how to connect that sentence. I used the wrong word. Link to apply to be a Trek blogger is in the show notes. Next is you guys should consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We're growing. We now have some episodes where we have more views on YouTube than downloads.
Really?
Which is crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
For the longest time, it was like probably 98 to 95% of our consumptions were via audio only. The tides are shifting. I think it's because we have a new table that people are really excited about.
Should we stop saying no one's watching that anyway when we're telling people that we do video too? Mainly guests.
Yeah, we do say that a lot. For most episodes, that's true, but we've had a few. Like Liz was one where it was a pretty even split.
Wow.
Yeah. So
well, that's great.
Yeah. Plug if you like YouTube. If you're one of those rare people that consumes content on YouTube, head to the Backpacker Radio YouTube account. Subscribe. Make sure to like, comment. What are the other call to actions?
Follow. Subscribe and follow are the same, probably.
I think subscribe is follow.
Yeah, push all the buttons.
Yeah, just start
see what happens.
Except for the spam.
Not the thumb down one.
Yeah, not every
There's some
button.
buttons that you shouldn't push.
Push the good
push
buttons.
most buttons.
Yeah. The link to our YouTube is in the show notes. And last but not least, if you enjoyed the show and you'd like to support us, you can do so. Patreon.com/BackpackerRadio for as little as $5 per month. You can support this podcast and get every episode advertisement free. Chance, what else?
Yes, it's a really great way to support the show. Obviously, no one can predict anything in life, and being able to predict that your favorite podcast will continue to have nice episodes because you're supporting them for less than the price of a coffee is just a really nice way to be able to do that. And if you want to compare it to other things, it's less than a set of 6 pens on Amazon.
Is that true?
Yeah, I searched.
We're cheaper than 6 pens?
Gifts under $5.
Sweet
6
shit.
pens are $8.99.
Damn. We should consider upping it to $8.99. I'd say we're at least as good as pens.
We are the same as a milk frother. So
milk frother's pretty nice.
Yes.
I'd rather have the frother.
But
What's that priced at?
$4.99.
Shit.
Yeah. We're less than an electric candle lighter, and we're less than a rubber chicken.
I think we're about a rubber chicken, if I'm being honest.
I would say we're equivalent. That's $8.49 though, and you can get it overnight.
Yeah.
We are cheaper than a pair of socks that say Elf Squad at the bottom.
Elf squat?
Elf Squad.
Squad.
Yes, which
Got
is
it.
I guess you're 2 feet.
Yeah.
And just while we're here, before we leave, we are also cheaper than. I shouldn't have searched gifts under $5 because everything's under $5.
Yeah.
Gifts under $10. I'm gonna give you one more just because you're waiting patiently.
Okay.
Not you, the listener.
I'm also being patient.
Yeah.
If we're counting.
Your cookie. Okay, here we go. A set of. We are half the price of a set of cloud socks.
Cloud socks. Huh?
Half the price, a third of the price of some super eye collagen eye patches that are too glittery to look effective. And, you have to tune in next week for more.
Yeah. I bet if the eye patches are priced at that price point, they're probably not good for your eyes. It's probably like
That's what I'm saying.
some sort of weird glue that is just going to make your eyes turn black.
We're a third of the price of a shitty cosmetic thing.
Yeah. We're better for your eyes than that product.
On YouTube,
Especially,
if you were to subscribe.
Yeah. Bringing
hit
it
the
full
buttons.
circle, yeah.
Yeah, so you know where to go, patreon.com. Make sure that you can keep listening to this.
Yeah. And I'll give you a little inside baseball. Advertisers come and go, so it's nice to have the support of our community because that's certainly a much more reliable thing. And yeah, it's been a tricky road on the advertisement front.
Yeah, there's good times and bad times, and there's easy times and hard times, and it's life. But what's always consistent is Patreon, and we love you guys so much for being there, and it just helps us do this all the time. So
sometimes advertisers give you guidelines for things after you run their ad saying that they're not going to support that.
I keep waiting for how much we're going to say.
Yeah, we're not going to say anything.
Make Elise's life easy. Make Rachel's life easier.
Yeah, this has been mostly my hemorrhoid, but it's always good to support the full Backpacker Radio team.
Yeah, and we love our advertisers. Thank you for advertising with us.
Except for one. Just kidding. It just makes you appreciate all the really good advertisers you have. Like we're very grateful to the Gossamer Gears of the world, the Elements, the Topos. Those are good folks. So.
But we're even more grateful to our patrons who
They're
ask nothing of us.
Yeah, the $5 people, we love you like you're our family.
We love you a long time.
Yeah, Chuck Norris Award people, you're like you can sleep over at our house.
Sorry, I thought I turned it on silent.
I already invited Gabe into my bed.
Yep.
I'm inviting a lot more people over to my house.
Everyone hop in Zach's bed. We're having a time. All you need to do is be a Chuck Norris Award Patreon supporter.
The bed is big.
So
We can hold a lot of people.
email Zach at thetrek.co to claim your spot.
All right, this has been a weird start to
Yeah.
this next episode.
It's going to be a weird interview.
Yeah, let's do it. Gabe Vasquez is the first known Mexican-American to Triple Crown, but I have Gabriel in the intro. I'm going to stick with Gabe if that's
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
But Gabe doesn't just hike for the fun of it. Gabe is a U.S. Marine Corps combat vet who suffers from PTSD. He has used all of his adventures to raise tens of thousands of dollars for the Semper Fi Fund and other veteran organizations dedicated to helping injured veterans and supporting veteran mental health. To date, Gabe has journeyed more than 25,000 miles by foot, kayak, and bicycle. Gabe, thank you so much for joining us here on Backpacker Radio.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Let's start with the trail name.
Wing It.
What's the story there?
Well, the first trail I've ever hiked was the Pacific Crest Trail. That was the first time I ever hiked in my life, really. The closest I got was like patrols in Afghanistan, but I had no clue what I was doing. I remember we were sitting Lake Morena. It's day one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, day two for me, but we were sitting there and they're all talking about they were making 26 prepackaged stuff and all this other shit that they planned for like a year. And I leaned to the guy after me. I didn't know who he was. I was like, "Did you do any of that?" And he was like, "No." He goes, "I don't know what the hell I'm doing it." I was like, "I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just winging it." And someone heard me say that, and then that deemed my name, Wing It.
Nice. You got it on day one and carried it with for the rest of the Triple Crown.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Love that. Okay, so you mentioned that the PCT was your first hike, really, of any kind.
Yeah, the first time I ever hiked.
Yeah. So didn't grow up outdoorsy then.
Oh no. Like I'm from the hood. Like we don't.
Yeah.
No one was hiking where I'm from.
Where exactly?
And in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where in Texas?
In Austin.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We were there
Yeah.
in April. I just went for the first time.
It's a cool city.
Yeah, we had good barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where'd
you go?
Oh Jesus. Terry Black's.
Terry Black's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite in Austin.
Yeah.
So good.
They ran out of the lamb or something.
Pork butt.
Was it pork butt?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the butt.
Yeah. We waited in line for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
For lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was worth every minute.
Oh no, yeah. I missed that barbecue. I just miss Texas barbecue because I live in Bend, and I mean Bend just has okay food.
Yeah.
Like, no good barbecue, no good Mexican food, nothing like that.
Yeah. I think the best barbecue place out here is probably like lower mid in Austin, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know of any good one.
There's a place on Tennyson that's not bad. I'm drawing a blank on the name. Anyways.
Not much hiking in Texas.
Yeah, not much hiking in Texas.
No, they got the Lone Star Trail, but it kind of sucks. More like a trail runner.
Yeah.
They opened one up that goes from Big Bend National Park to Guadalupe National Park. It's like 100 miles, but it's in the desert. Like, it's going to suck, too. It's only 100 miles, but, like, they're going to make you work for that 100 miles.
From what I understand, I think the national park discourages people from doing that one. Something about, like, permit regulation. We've been advised to not cover it. But, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to hike in Texas.
Yeah.
It's too hot there. That's why I don't live there.
So when's the last time you lived in Texas?
2005.
Okay.
Yeah, when I joined the Marines, 2005, I left.
Yeah. So walk us through what was the decision process to join the Marines?
I needed to get out of Texas. Really wasn't up to no good. I was hanging out with my cousins, and like they weren't like the best people. So it was best that I just needed to get away. So I joined the Marines. I left.
Can I ask what sort of hijinks the crew was getting into?
Oh, like my cousins, some of them were like gangsters. They just sold drugs and shit like that. So I was rolling with them, and I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. I was like, I gotta go, because I did go to school after high school. I was a mechanic. I was working for Land Rover and everything, but like I was just still up to no good hanging out with them. So I joined. He went to prison. Like, so it's a fair trade. I mean,
yeah. Does that affirm the decision to remove yourself from the environment?
Yeah. No, it was good. It was really good for me. I needed more structure in my life too. So
yeah.
Do you stay in touch?
With him?
Or just Texas?
Yeah. All of my family's down there. So
yeah.
I was just there when I got back from Europe this year, and it's been like a week there. Yeah. I try to go like once a year.
Yeah. So get out of Texas. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, how old were you when you joined the Marines?
19.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like during the whole 9/11 patriotism shit they were pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the either support or pushback from people in your community when you decided to join the Marines?
My dad was all for it because my dad was in the Marines.
Okay.
He was in the Marines in the 70s, 80s or something like that.
Yeah.
So he was all for it. He had wanted me to go after high school, but my mom, no one's parent wants them to join the military like that. But she knew it was good for me. So, my mom supports me in everything. She's the best. Like, yeah, I love that woman.
Did your dad give you any tips going into it?
Nah, not really. He just told me to do it. The military's really fun. It's really easy. Like, just do what you're told. Like, work out, do what you're told, and you'll be pretty sad. Like, yeah, he just told me to pay attention to what they're saying, and that's what I did. And I thrived. I did pretty good in the military.
What was the joining process like? I like all the boot camp secret stories. If you have any, you could tell me.
So that was a culture shock, cause I'm Mexican as fuck. Like I come from a Mexican community. Like really wasn't around a lot of white people. I would only hang out with my family, like my cousins and shit. So when I left, I left. So having people yell at you for 3 months straight and doing all this other stupid shit, all these dumb games, playing naked games with you, and
what naked games?
Someone pissed the drill instructor off somehow, and he made us strip all our clothes, and even our underwear, he threw it in the middle, and he kicked them all around, and then they were like, you got 30 seconds to put your underwear back on. But you don't know where the fuck yours is. So like,
So you're just putting someone's underwear
like
on.
they just fucking slayed us. Like yeah, like we were working out pretty hard because I forgot why they were mad at us. And like I just happened to grab like the biggest, sweatiest one. Dude. It was so nasty. And like yeah, I remember going there and I'm like, it was like, what the hell am I doing? Like, what the hell did I do? Like, what did I get myself into?
Yeah, sure.
But
when
like,
you're standing there, can you see who's wearing your underwear? And you're like, oh.
no, there's just like a little stamp on the back. So like, and like you don't have time because they'll say you got 60 seconds, but it's like they'll go from like 60, 59, 48, 30, 20, 21, 22, 18. So like you don't got 60 seconds.
Yeah.
And then if you don't make the time, they like haze you even more.
What does the additional round of hazing look like?
I mean, they'll yell at you. They'll do push-ups, crunches, like jumping jacks. And they're just yelling at your face. They're like banging metal canteens on the floor. I remember them stepping on our fingers, like elbowing us. And like when they yell at you, they'll yell at you like this. They call it like a knife hand. They'll be jabbing your face with it. They can't do none of that no more. Like,
I was gonna say, is there an HR?
No. Yeah,
Obviously, like you probably wouldn't like get received too well if you were to
Yeah.
ask that question. I would assume in those conditions.
No,
but-
like, and then it's like one of those things too. Like people like say, "Yeah, I almost joined," and then they're like, "If the drill instructor got in my face, I'll." Like,
Yeah, right.
Nah, no one does that shit.
Right.
Like, cause like I said, it's a culture shock for everyone probably, and like, you're just doing what you're told, man.
Yeah. Is there an element of that you think is good or necessary? Like, is the hazing like character building or like help to weed out people that might not be strong enough for...
Yeah, there's a purpose for all the hazing and all the drill and everything we do and why we do certain things. They're like training us and preparing us. It's like the purpose of drill is like to install discipline. So like we drill with our rifles and we march. And then like if we mess up, like it's pretty much to where like, say like if we're in a combat situation and I tell this dude, hey, kick through that wall right now or whatever, I don't need this dude, like, why me? Like, he just needs to know, like, now. And he'll do what I say immediately without questioning me.
Mm.
It's not like I'll do him to say do something stupid. But like,
Right.
But like, yeah, that's why there's hazing and like some people just need to get hazed in order to learn. Like, I've learned that because, like, I mean, I was in the Marines for 9 years. I worked with people from all over the country, and like some people just need to be hazed, but then they'll learn after that. Like,
I'm sure it helps
they
with
won't do it again.
camaraderie too.
Yeah.
When it's like you're all going through like a shared
for sure.
misery.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what makes people close on the trail. It's like we're all fucking doing this thing together.
And it's like tradition. It's like a rite of passage or something. Like I got hazed when I got into those ranks. I hazed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I didn't do certain things, but like I still hazed.
Yeah.
I mean,
How long does the hazing period last?
well, boot camp's 3 months. After that, you go to like basic infantry training where you shoot machine guns and throw grenades and stuff like that. And it kind of hates you there, but not really. You're there to learn, and then you go to like whatever your school is. Like I was a tank mechanic, so they sent tankers and tank mechanics to tank school at Fort Knox. But like, I mean, you could be a cook, you could be like a supply dude. I mean, you could be like a photographer. There's like all kinds of jobs in the Marines.
Yeah.
How different is being a tank mechanic from being a Land Rover mechanic?
Totally different. The tanks we were using, they have turbines in them. So I went from working on jet engines, from regular cars to jet engines.
I didn't know
And
they
but
had
like,
those.
it's really easy. Like it's like, wasn't that hard? Like once you know, you're working on the same vehicle over and over. Once you know something's wrong, you're like, oh, it's doing that thing again.
Mm.
Yeah, but then that's cool because you become a tank crewman, so they teach you how to drive, load. If you're good, you'll learn how to do a gunner. Well, yeah. So, and I mean, it was just easier for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you serve active tours?
Yeah, went to Iraq and Afghanistan. Iraq was all right. I mean, I kind of missed like the initial wave of the first war. We went in tanks. That was cool though. Like I felt cool, cause picture like going down the highway in a tank. You know, you just look at there's a tank on the freeway. So there's like 14 tanks. I'm in the 88, which is the recovery vehicle for the tank. It's another track vehicle, and like we're just going down the cities, going on ramps, like on clovers and like roundabouts. So that was pretty cool. It was hot over there. I mean,
Coming from Texas, saying that, I can only imagine.
Yeah, like 120 plus degrees somewhere. Like,
do they have AC in the tanks?
No. No. So they had these cooling vests that we installed when we got to Iraq, but like it was dumb. We mounted them under like the little motors on outside of the tank, and they got filled with dust and they break. Like they were just worthless. Yeah.
And how long were you in Iraq?
7 months.
7 months.
Yeah. Each deployment was 7 months. Then Afghanistan was the same thing too.
How much time is between those two?
It depends. Depends on your company. You could go, and then it used to be like 6 month turnarounds, and then they turned into a year. But like you could volunteer to jump into another company. Hopefully they let you and you deploy again. Yeah.
What are the emotions like before being deployed? Is it anxiety, fear, excitement? Like, walk me through that mentality.
I think it was different for everybody. Like I knew some of the guys were nervous, especially like we trained to be in tanks, but then when we started going to Afghanistan, we did route clearance. So like pretty much before anyone could go down the road, our platoons, or like each of our platoons had to go down first and cleared of all the roadside bombs, the IEDs. And that was stupid. I mean, it's like the dumbest job anyone could do. We were playing the lottery on who's going to get blown up today. We had a company, a tank. They just pretty much made every tanker, tank mechanic, supply dude, and they just attached us to this other unit, and they were like, you got 3 months to learn how to find bombs. Oh, yeah, and then some of y'all are going to go to these schools, like dog handling school, homemade explosive school, they taught us how to, like, search houses and, like, flip people's shit to go, like, look for stuff.
Ooh, what's the way to search a house? I just watched, there's a show on Netflix called Unknown Caller, and she had a second phone, and they were like, we could flip the house if we need to.
Yeah.
So then it just makes me think, like, man, where would I hide something? But how do you search it?
You just section it off, pretty much. That's all you do. Like, this room is obviously simple because there's much in here, but, like, just break it into quarters and then go from there.
If you were looking at this room and Zach had hid some sort of paraphernalia in this room and you had to take 2 guesses, a guess and a backup guess, on where he hid it, what would be the most likely spots?
I mean, I would pull this out. I would rip that out behind the thing. If it was at school, I would flip this because they would put stuff under. Like, if there was couches, they would flip them, and they would, like, slice couches and, like, hide shit in there.
Huh.
Like, it was a pretty cool school, like. And there was, like, set up scenarios, like, where one of us have to keep, like, the homeowner, the male of the house, like, calm while they're flipping the shit out of his house. And, like, they're actors, role players, and, like, the wife is screaming and shit like that. We had one where someone put their rifle down like an idiot, and the guy that we were role playing, he grabbed it and pretended like he shot us all. So they were like, they got mad at us for that. They were like, yeah, that's why you don't put your rifle down. But yeah, it was just different stuff. And then they showed us how to use like chemical testers to look for like explosive residue. So that was pretty cool. They got like this machine that has like a nose on it, and like they could smell it, or like the swab test like at the airports, which is really easy. Like, so that's what like stuff like that was. Some of my guys went to dog handlers because we had bomb sniffing dogs, so they went to go learn how to do that, which is really cool. A lot of them got to keep the dogs.
Yeah, that's where I'd want to go.
Yeah.
Send me to the dogs.
For sure.
I'll be over there.
For a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so all the IED snuffing out, that's happening while you're in Afghanistan, you said?
Yeah. So like, yeah, I've been back to your original question. Like, what was it like for me up going in? Like, I was kind of ready for it, but like at the same time, like I didn't know what I was getting into because we went from tanks to I was patrolling the grounds, like walking through people's fields, and like that's when like I'm having bullets fly over my head, and like I remember we were walking down an alleyway and a sniper. It was like close to all of us. Like they dove into the water. Some people dove behind the wall, and then I didn't feel like getting my boots wet that day. So I ran towards wherever the shot came from, and there was a little bridge.
Wait, you were running toward the shooter?
Yeah, wherever the bridge. It's not far, like from like across the room. And then there was a little bridge, and I went on the bridge. Just my boots are wet every day, man. Like,
such a hiker
stupid shit like that. Yeah. That's why hiking don't bother me, because like I've had like miserable times.
Yeah.
Like,
What is the vibe like in that sort of environment? I imagine it's got to be extraordinarily tough to keep your cool, like when that's your day to day.
You don't you really like. I really wasn't thinking about it. Like when I came back, when I was able to process everything, I was like, "Yo, that shit was fucking nerve wracking." Because like we have that fight or flight system.
Sure.
It's like either it's gonna turn on your fight, or you're gonna get nervous all the time or some shit. But my fight kicked on, and like it just never turned off. But like you're just on edge all the time, especially our job. I mean, that city was littered with bombs. Like it was pretty crazy. We had some guys from the other platoon step on them, and we lost 3 dudes that way. And and that sucked, because like we had engineers. There were engineers who did that, and we had engineers attached to us, like showing us the ropes, because that was their job, and that was their friends. And like I'm one of their sergeants, and I remember having to tell one of them, like, he's crying, like he's a grown ass man, like he's crying on my shoulders. Like it didn't bother us, like that's what we were like, and it's fucked up. I had to tell him, like, hey dude, I need you to pull it together. Like we're still here for another couple months. Like I know that's your buddy. I'm like, I didn't need you here right now. Like we'll worry about it when we get back.
Yeah.
Crazy shit like that.
Yeah,
That's tough.
Yeah, but I remember him crying, 2 of them crying, because they lost 3 of their friends, like within a couple of weeks.
Is there any sort of specific training for that? Like
Just about to ask.
Yeah, like counseling before you go into an active tour about like how.
Because it seems like everything is like so opposite.
Right.
Like so stay strong. Like don't like or.
Yeah, no. They tell us what we're getting into. We take classes we know what the fuck we're getting into. It's not like we're dumb, but like they tell you, hey, you might come back fucked up. But if you do, there's programs for us. But like, it's like you're put in this mindset, like you can't do that shit, because like, especially when you come back from deployment, you're like, I just survived that. I'm a bad motherfucker right now. Like I don't need that. That'll go away, or I'm not a bitch. Like I don't got time to worry about that. You know what I mean? Because then you start going to mental health at the hospital. Like all everything's free, by the way, in the Marines. Like it's actually kind of cool. When I got out, I had to call my friend and be like, hey, what do I do about insurance? How do I pick a doctor and shit? Yeah, you start going to mental health and seeing doctors and shit. Like that's why I got all these injuries in my body. Like I just didn't want to go, because then I'll miss training, or I didn't want to look like a bitch in front of the other Marines, like shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like a machismo. Sure. A machismo, like it's like a toxic way of thinking.
Yeah.
It's crazy, because the women get into that too, because there's women like who go through that shit too. Like I'm about to meet one of my friends here. She lives here. We've hiked a Camino together, the San Diego Trans-County Trail together, some of the Arizona Trail. But her too, she was doing the same job I was doing in Afghanistan, but in Iraq. She got hit 3 times. And like, and like she won't talk about it a lot, but like a lot of trauma, like doing shit like that. Like, but with the woman, I think they gotta be stronger, because they're in a world of dudes. These dudes,
Yeah.
they're like, am I making sense?
Absolutely. You probably. I'm assuming that they probably. I mean, I'm not them, but I would assume that they probably don't want to come across as the emotional woman stereotype in a place where it's already hard enough to fit in. So they probably have that feeling that you're saying, where they need to be stronger so that they seem, not that they don't belong, but so that in a place where there's an impression that they might not, they overcome that.
Especially if you're like a sergeant or someone who has some kind of authority over people, like you don't want to look weak. So I forgot what you asked me for.
I forgot too. This is all fascinating. Did you know that you were like actively pushing things down at the time, or is it just that you mentioned flight or flight, like you're such in the fight mode that you're not even processing anything? Like, was it in the back of your head, like, I know this is fucking me up, but I'll deal with that, like, when I get home? Or was it just you're not even thinking about that and you're so tuned into your surroundings?
In Afghanistan, no. Like, we did the battle. We joined Marja. Like, it was called the Battle for Marja. Like, they came in and we came in after them. And They called it like the D-Day of Afghanistan. Like it was just full of bad people, like just full of bombs. That was really our job was to find the bombs. But I forgot what you're thinking. Like that shit. Like
like at the time, do you know?
Oh, if I was pushing it down, yeah. No. Like there were times when like we got like in a firefight, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck, like. That was scary, like, but I was like, I can't worry about it right now. And like that's when like I knew I was pushing shit down.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I knew something was wrong when I got back. As soon as I got back, like it started as soon as I got back. I started dreaming, and I was like, oh, it's normal, it'll go away.
Yeah.
It just never did.
Huh.
I was gonna say, what flip side of what Zach was saying about thoughts going into it? What's the come down like when you come out of a deployment?
It's hard. Like I said, we were playing the lottery, so like we're like, you know, people are like 1 to 10. We're like at a 12 for 7 months. Like it's hard to sleep. Some people could sleep, they'll just pass the fuck out. Like I just, it's hard to sleep. It's hard to wind down. But I don't know. It's just it's frustrating because I hear it still frustrates me to this day. But like I don't let it get to me. I could let go of it pretty quick or all the time. But like when I hear people complain about small, simple shit or just dumb shit, and I'm like, what the fuck are you complaining about, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that right now.
Honestly, I think it's beneficial for most people to hear stories like yours because it's easy for me to get wrapped into like somebody cut me off in traffic, and to your point, like that doesn't fucking matter at all when you've been through the shit that you've been through.
Even like when I hear people say, "Man, I hate that dude," or like, "They're hate," like just the word hate. I'm like, dude, you don't know what hate is, dude. Like we all had hate in our heart. Like I wanted to hurt these people. Like not just hurt them. Like I wanted to kill them.
Yeah.
Which is really fucked up to think, and like that bothered me after I got back. Like I was hunting for fucking humans and bombs. It was crazy. Like and that did bother me. It bothered me a lot when I got back.
So at what point did you seek professional help? Is this through the VA?
Man, it took me a long time. I suffered for it for like almost a decade.
Wow.
But I started in the Marines, but like it was really hard. I wasn't ready. Well, like, cause I was training to go to Afghanistan again, doing the same job, and I was ready. Like, I wanted to go. I was with my homies, a new set of friends. But then the Marine Corps was like, "Hey, we think it's a good idea if you go recruiting." So the only thing that was holding me together was my buddies. And then when I went recruiting duty, that's when it all started caving in on me. And I forgot your question again.
No.
Because I haven't talked about like this stuff a lot, like in a long time. Like
your answer
so
is
like,
more interesting.
Like
than
my mind is racing. What was your question?
No, your answer is more interesting than my question. So you have to go recruiting, and you said that that's when the
I was pulled from like my support, like because I had my friends who were there with me.
I imagine it's got to be incredibly tough to recruit for this thing when you are incredibly rattled by it.
Yeah, I was still in denial, like, cause I don't want to just like. I mean, as a man, I think I said it in Tommy's video. Like, we're expected to be like these strong dudes who were able to, go through some shit and take it. And trying to be like coming from like a Mexican background, like that's even harder because like Mexican dudes, especially like my mom's from Mexico, so like some of my uncles are from Mexico, like they're really like machismo, like so like I don't know, it's just like can't be talking about shit like that.
Yeah.
What ways did the PTSD start to show up? Like what were the initial
dreams
bits that you noticed, and then how did that develop?
It was in dreams. Started like within a couple of days as I got back. I kept pretty much reliving like certain situations, or I would see my friends get blown up. Even like the ones I didn't see get blown up, I would picture it. Like how my dreams would recreate because I saw other people get blown up. So like these were like my best friends. Like one of my buddies, Smith, this is his name, Jeremy Smith. He's from Omaha, Nebraska. But him and we went everywhere together. I mean, I think we met in tank school. We were in H&S company, Iraq together, Australia together, Afghanistan. Yeah, we were pretty much everywhere together. We went to recruiter school together. But like, I wasn't with him or even in his platoon, but like, I just kept seeing him get blown up. And I remember coming back, and like, whenever you come back, pretty much after that, you can't. They won't let you go on mission for a week. They pretty much lay you in a cot and they dose you with tramadol or tramadol, yeah, something like that, just so you can relax and your body can heal yourself, and then you're out. You're cleared to go to mission again.
Wow.
Yeah, if you're not like really fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I picture like I just kept seeing like Smith or like Piper or like Trujillo, like they're just laid out on the cot. They're not hurt, but like they're hurt, but like they could have been worse. Like they could have died. But yeah, I would see that. Yeah.
Do you still have those dreams?
So I stopped. I went to Europe this year, and I stopped smoking weed. Like, and so I was able to remember my dreams. And yeah. They'll come back. They used to happen every day, almost every day, for a couple of years.
Oh.
Just seeing your friends get hurt every day. Like,
Are you saying they happen more now that you stopped smoking weed, or that they happen less now that you stopped? Oh, they came back.
They came back, yeah. Because they did start with dreams like the first couple of days after. And then I was like, all right, whatever, this is normal. It'll go away. But then it turned into weeks, months. And then it was just, I just couldn't tell. You wake up. Hold on. Yeah, you just wake up and you can't tell it's real sometimes.
Oof.
I
have to imagine the process of even like falling asleep is an anxious moment, because like you know that you're entering into a state where you're just gonna be reliving this nightmare over and over.
Yeah, I found out that this is well in the Marines, that if you black out, you don't dream or you don't remember.
Oh.
Or if you take too many, you mix your meds, you won't dream. So like,
Huh.
they had me on a bunch of meds too. Like my last year, I was high pretty much.
Wow.
I could see how that might lead to some problems.
Yeah. Like I was fucked up. Like I haven't taken a prescription meds since 2014. Like,
wow.
Like I barely take ibuprofen or Tylenol, and when I do, I taste OxyContin.
Yeah.
Or Valium, so like I avoid taking pills.
So what were they giving you?
It was like pain meds for my back because I herniated some disc. Just for sleep, dreaming, Lexapro. A couple SSRIs. I don't remember the names of them.
Yeah.
Valium was in there.
Wow.
It was opioids and benzos.
The full cocktail.
Yeah. But this is like I went on recruiting duty, and that's when I started getting them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were just feeding me that shit. They'll let me refill my fucking prescription like a week, 2 weeks early.
Wow.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you crush up some mixed perks with Lexapro with something else, and you either parachute it or snort it. You just don't dream.
Huh.
And they got really bad. I was really fucked up for a little while.
Wow.
This is while I was in the Marines and while I was recruiting.
Yeah.
So I'd go to recruiting and like, I was a fucking rock star, dude. I was just a good recruiter, but the transition was really hard.
Yeah.
How do you pull yourself out of that? Like once that habit of, I don't like these dreams, here's an easy fix for them. That seems kind of nice because now I'm not dreaming. How do you yank yourself from that pattern?
I put a shotgun in my mouth and I pulled the trigger and nothing happened. That's how you do it. That's how I did it.
Was something meant to happen?
Huh?
Was something meant to happen?
Yeah, the shotgun was supposed to go off, but it didn't happen.
Really?
So the gun was loaded?
I normally keep the gun loaded, but it wasn't loaded.
Wow.
I think the other recruiter or one of my friends there emptied all my guns.
So they could sense that.
It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah.
They would sleep over at my apartment sometimes, and Desiree, my friend's wife, would go check sometimes on me, see if I was still breathing. Shit like that.
Can you, if you feel comfortable, can you kind of walk us through, like, just that in general?
What's that?
Like, what brought you to that decision, going through it, what you realized when it didn't happen?
It was just years of seeing my friends get hurt, and I became an alcoholic. They turned me into a pill junkie, and then I caught a DUI when I was a recruiter, and that was like pretty much the end of my career as a Marine. And all I wanted to do was be a Marine. So like, I checked out. I went back to my house. Just went to my closet, pulled the trigger, nothing happened.
Okay, so the attempt happens.
But that wasn't the only one. It was like with pills before that. I was pushing it. I just could not overdose.
Yeah.
I'd wake up the next morning somehow.
What made the shotgun the last attempt?
The end of my career.
Like, what made you not try again after?
Scared me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It scared me.
Did it send the message that, like, it not being loaded was a blessing? I want to live. I want to dig my way out of this.
Yeah. Yeah, it pretty much did. And I knew I could. Like, I pretty much did that my entire life.
Yeah.
So what steps are you taking when you leave the closet where, okay, something's got to change? What are we doing now in this time period to kind of set a different path?
This was a long time ago. This was in 2012. Yeah. And man. No, I went cold turkey onto pills and alcohol. I almost died. I went through withdrawals. It sucked. Oof. By myself. Like, it was bad. And no, yeah, that I don't do pills no more. I don't do drugs. I never really was big in drugs, so like,
yeah,
I smoke weed, but like,
yeah,
I don't pills. I replace a lot with just weed. Yeah, certain edibles, CBD, CBG.
What was the withdrawal? Because with everything that you described, I imagine that withdrawal must have been intense.
Body hurts.
Yeah.
Feels like it's dying.
Huh.
Can't sleep. You're cold, but you're not. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Explain. You're cold, but you're sweating.
Yeah.
It was the worst.
And how long are you going through these symptoms?
A couple weeks.
Wow.
I feel like if like you replaced all that with weed, to have quit weed earlier this year, that's kind of like a huge milestone.
Yeah, I started up again when I came back to America, but like, it's nowhere like I used to. Like, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, and I wouldn't be here if I was still on that, or no one would like me. I didn't like me.
Yeah.
Like, I was bad. But somehow I still shut up the next day, and it was the best fucking Marine you could get. Like, I never got it. It was functioning while I was doing all this. Like, yeah.
Okay, so you're going through these withdrawal symptoms. Are you seeking any sort of like talk therapy or any help on that front?
I'm trying, yeah. The Marines, they sent me to I forgot what it's called. It's like alcohol, like rehab or something, outpatient.
Okay.
So like I had to go to group therapy and talk about drinking, but like, it was funny because I heard their stories and I was like, damn, I'm not that bad. I'm serious. And I fucked up my first day because it's all military. Like, the dude next to me was like some sergeant major from the Army. Dude's been shot, stabbed, fragged, blown up, everything. And he's like this fucking warrior. He's just sitting next to me. He's like, I got to do this before I retire. And so we're starting. Him and I were cool because I was the only Marine. And they started, it's like the movies. Like, I pictured Half Baked. Remember when Thurgood gets up? He's like, I'm Thurgood, and I'm addicted to weed. And it's like that. Like, this dude stands up, some Navy dude. He's like, I'm whatever. He's like, I've been sober for 7 months. And they started clapping their hands. And, like, in my head, I was like, oh, fuck. I'm laughing hard. And he pulled out his coins, and I'm like, oh, fuck, this is just like the movies. And I cracked, and everybody looked at me fucked up, and I'm like, oh, man. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. I was like, I didn't know it was going to be like this. I was like, this is really like the fucking movies. But, yeah, I felt like an ass. But then it was my turn, and they were like, Gabriel, my last drink was yesterday. Like, just because I wasn't on board at first. I was never on board. Like, it was weird. Like, they were doing like that step program, and it involves God. They want you to say certain things. I was like, I believe in God, guys. It's like, no. I was like, this is dumb. So me and that therapist never went. Like, we never passed like the fifth step. Like, because I was just arguing with her.
Yeah. So it was not beneficial for you.
No, like, I was just going through the ropes. That's all I did to get over with that. And then I started doing some therapy. started talking about it more, more open about it. Started talking to my friends, and that helped. Yeah, getting it out really helped.
Yeah.
It feels like, I mean, with the hikes and with everything you've done, the money you've raised, like the video you made with Tommy that we were chatting about, like you've not only become comfortable talking about things, but you've become someone who's very good at advocating for it. What was that transition like from living these experiences to finally talking about them to becoming comfortable enough where, like, you can be, as you were saying in the video, that light for someone else?
It was hard because I was just healing myself. Like, this wasn't like, I was just, my first trip was the Mississippi River. I did that. I banged out the PCT, then the AT, and like, I was just trying to heal myself. I didn't know it was going to turn into 11 years of me doing all this shit. But the first person I talked to, y'all interviewed her, Cindy Ross. Yeah.
She's amazing.
She talks about me in your thing, and I was just, some lady told me that we were fucked up for doing what we did, and it really fucked me up. Like it did. Like, I just got back from Afghanistan, and yeah, some lady just approached me. I had my backpack on, and she was like, "Yeah, are you in the Marines?" And I said, "Yeah, whatever." I thought she was gonna like, "Oh, thanks for your service." No, she just fucking laid into me. She was like, "Oh, I don't think God's gonna save you," or blah blah blah. "You're going to hell," and all this shit. And it fucked me up. I thought I was a bad person for the longest time. But I haven't thought about that in a long time. But yeah.
That was just some random person on the street or
in the airport.
Wow.
Jesus.
Fuck that person.
Yeah. But yeah. But I started talking to Cindy, and like, she's the one who started getting mad at me. And then
Are you in that book she did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then Rocket, Julia,
Yeah.
introduced me to Tommy. And I talked to Tommy. He like cried in like our 5-minute video, 5-minute call. He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna start shooting next week."
And shout out to that video. We'll include it in the show notes, but it's superbly done.
Yeah, very well made.
Yeah, but it was hard talking about it, talking about your own experiences. That's was really hard, because I thought I defeated it. Like, you think, "Oh, I beat PTSD," but then I started talking about it. I'm like, "Oh fuck, it's back." But I just kind of let it control my life.
Yeah.
Like it used to. It would control my entire fucking day.
I think one of the most kind of moving parts of the video that Tommy made with you was the part where you're sitting there and you're holding up the photos one by one of all your buddies that you've lost to suicide.
Yeah, I was gonna bring those up. Yeah, that's only 5 of them. There's like 10 of them.
So, can you kind of talk about how, or speak to your experience in terms of your trials versus how common it actually is? You know, it wasn't just you going through this and you trying it on your own, but it seemed like there were a lot of, there was a lot you were pulling from where it was like, damn, this happens all the time.
Yeah, like I knew it was an issue. They tell us like 22 veterans kill themselves. 22 veterans kill themselves a day, and like they tell us, hey, like, and there's programs we could get help, but like I said earlier, like, we don't want that help yet. But like, I really got big into it after my best friend killed himself. Like that dude Drew at the end. Man, I miss that dude. But he called me like 2 days before he did it. 2 days. And he had told me like he already tried to do it, and and he was like, he's gonna do it again. And I thought I talked him down from it. Like, I was in Maine. Yeah, I was on Appalachian Trail. I was in Maine. He's in Michigan. And I thought I talked him down from it. I was like, because we all think we're the only ones going through it. Like, you don't want to tell your friends, like, because we're still in that mindset, like, yo, I'm fucked up. But, yeah, I remember I thought I talked him down, and I take off. I think I go into the Wildcats or whatever the fuck's up there. And, oh, fuck.
It's okay.
Yeah. Man, hold on.
Cheers.
No, yeah. No, but I got back, and my phone just blew up. And then Smith, that dude I mentioned earlier, he called me. He's like, yeah, Drew killed himself. And I was like, what the fuck? I knew I could have done more. I should have done more. I know it's not my fault. Like, he was going to do it anyway. If I would have went and stopped him, he would have done it anyway. Mm-hmm. It's a dark place, man.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
Like, once you're in there, like, it's fucking hard to get out. But, like, I beat myself up for that. I should have got off trail.
I'm sure it's very normal to think about all the things that you could have done.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being in that situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I did my best. I've accepted that.
Yeah.
But that's when I got heavy into it. I was like, I started going to veteran groups. I never posted about this one. I never spoke about this on social media. But I would go to veteran groups and like do talks. Like, I went to some horse therapy one in Texas. It's kind of cool. And I talked to a bunch of veterans, and I was like, yo, this is what the outdoor could do for you. This is what it's done for me. It's like, help me get off pills and all this other shit.
You were telling Drew that too, right? Weren't you telling him to come join you on the AT?
Yeah. I was begging him. But, like, it's like one of those things, like, we're supposed to get out of the military, like, go to college, go get a job, whatever. Like, he was stuck in that mindset. He was like, I got to finish school. And I was like, fuck school, dude. And I was like, the GI Bill will be there after. If not, there's another fucking bill you could use. I was like, come over. I was like, yeah, it would have saved them. It would have saved all of them.
So I want to get to that part of it. So your first outdoor adventure was kayaking the Mississippi. Mm-hmm. And what year is this?
2014.
How did that get put on your map?
I was getting out. It was my time to leave. They were not letting me stay in. So I was lost. I was like, what the fuck? What now? Because I went from 19 to 27. That's all I knew. That's all I wanted to know. And my buddy Nick, this dude Nick Doucette, I love that dude too. He was like, hey, I'm going to kayak Mississippi River. I'm going to raise some money for the Semper Fi Fund. And I saw it like on Facebook, and then he had posted it, and I saw it like 10 minutes after he posted it, and I called him. I was like, hey, that's when I'm getting out. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I was like, I'm going to go with you. And I guess, I don't know, like, people had told him that, but like no one showed, but I showed up. But I just went. I got out of the Marines June 3rd, 2014. I slept at LAX airport. I flew the next day to Michigan. I bought my gear, and we dumped in the river.
Wow.
And this is coming from the Texas no outdoor experience.
I've never sent a kayak in my life. That's why I'm winging it, man. I remember sitting in that motherfucker too, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what am I doing here? And like, I was like sitting in it wrong. And I learned that you could like adjust the seat. And like, yeah, no clue. We were overweight, like had like a shitty Walmart tent. I had a shitty Walmart kayak. Like, everything was from Walmart, like the tent, like my sleeping bag. Like, I was like, let's go, dude. And we went 71 days. We hit the Gulf of Mexico.
So you feel like a fish out of water. Apologies for the pun. But, like, at what point does it feel gratifying and fun?
While I was on it, I felt good. I felt alive. Because I just felt dead for years. Life was just passing me by. I was high all the time on pills or drunk. But I felt good. I felt really good. I was just coming back. But, because I remember, I almost gave up again, like right before I got out of the Marine Corps. I remember calling Nick crying. Like, I was like, yo, I'm done. He's like, no. He's like, just wait a couple days. Come out. We'll be all right. So I did, and it felt good after. We had the Gulf of Mexico. Felt good.
What was that like, getting to the end and seeing the Gulf and being like, a guy that's never fucking sat in a kayak, I just did that?
It felt good because I accomplished something without the Marine Corps. Yeah.
Were you doubting your ability to do that?
Yeah. All the time.
Yeah.
I still doubt myself some days. I don't know why.
I imagine that is a rewarding aspect about being in the military, is like having missions, completing the missions.
Yeah.
Like there's like a sense of accomplishment, which is something that I love about backpacking. Like you get from point A to point B. It's like a measurable thing that you've done. Did you feel that sense of accomplishment with doing the Mississippi?
Yeah, I felt like I had a sense of purpose. We were raising money. We raised $18,000 for this nonprofit. It was cool. When we hit Louisiana, we had the Marine Corps Reserve, the general, and like a bunch of people were waiting for us. And it was fucking cool. Like we did it. Yeah, it was. It was very rewarding. Like I felt good. Like because I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know. I was like, "Fuck, am I gonna do now without the Marine Corps?" And then I was like, "What next?"
Did you, of the Walmart setup kit you had, did you pack only the essentials, or did you guys have anything that maybe we would find funny in your pack list?
Nick had a cot in his kayak, or his canoe. Like, we had cots, we had MREs. Like, I bought a suitcase full of fucking MREs. MREs are gross. Like,
Probably exactly what you want to be eating.
And I was like, we just spent months in Afghanistan eating this shit. Like, we don't want this, but like, it was pretty.
Are these like left over from your service, or is this like a military supply
I stole them from my last unit. Yeah.
Did you actually eat them?
Yeah, we ate them. We ate them until we ran out, and then we started buying food.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cot, man. Yeah, I thought that was so fucking funny. And like, we had the big Walmart tents.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the kayak was shit. Like, it was so shitty. You move so slow in it. But they have river angels.
Really?
So like, the long distance kayaking is like a thing. But like, not that many people do it. Because we did it in 14, and like, the numbers doubled. They were probably like, I don't know, about like 40, 50 people do it a year. That was just cool because every trail angel will take you. A river angel. But like, yeah, you meet Jim Lewis. He's in, I forgot where he's at, Grand Rapids, I think, or somewhere over there. Or maybe I'm saying wrong. Anyways, but like, he'll hook you up. Like, he was like, yeah, your shit's all wrong. He was like, he took us to like his friend and like, who owns a kayak shop, and I gave him like $600 and gave him my shitty Walmart kayak for a 16.5 foot like touring kayak. Like, that thing just cut through the water. We were going like triple speed. Like, we were like, fuck yeah.
It's a game changer. And
like, Nick didn't want to do it because he invested in his canoe. He had a canoe kayak, like hybrid weird thing, with this fucking cot and a fucking bucket. I don't know why he had a bucket. Why do we have a 5-gallon bucket? I don't know why we had a 5-gallon bucket. But yeah, but then he didn't want to trade his. But later on, they like drove a brand new kayak for him. And like, yeah, you know what you're doing. But it's cool because like, you'll meet the first river angel. He'll call like John Sullivan, who's like in lacrosse or something, and then like they just go down and down, and you'll meet. Finally, you really want the one you really want to run into is Dell Sanders, Graybeard. He's like doing the Appalachian Trail.
Oh yeah.
That dude is cool as fuck. Like, I met him in 14.
He's a river angel?
Yeah, he lives in
Whoa.
Memphis. And like, he has like the entire downstairs of his house set up for paddlers, and then you got to go sign the famous wall, which is like the stairway down, and like, it's just full of signatures now.
Huh.
But when we did it, we were like less than 20, around 20. Now it's full. But yeah, Graybeard is, I don't know how that, he's like 90 now.
Yeah.
And he's about to finish the AT. He has the longest record for canoeing the Mississippi River at 81 or some shit like that.
Huh.
But yeah, you want to meet that dude.
Yeah.
He's out there.
I've heard he's a character.
There's so much fucking energy. I was like,
Yeah.
how do you where's that all come from? He was in the Navy and too. Like, he's cool. Like, yeah.
Do you run into other people that are doing a through flow? I don't even know. What's the term?
Through paddle?
Through paddle.
You could triple crown on the rivers too. But yeah. You do very little. Like I said, not that many people do it. I met this girl last year. I think her Instagram was Hiking with Mo, but she's on the Mississippi River now. I met her in Chester at this. I forgot the trail angel's name, but like, she was like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, do it. Like, join the Facebook page, message them, and tell them you're coming down the way. Because people will leave signs like on their dock, like, hey, paddlers, pull in here for a recharge or water or whatever. Like, it's a thing.
Yeah.
But you could do the Missouri, Mississippi, and the Ohio from source to sea. Well, the Ohio and the Missouri dump into the Mississippi, then you go down, and that'll be a triple crown.
Okay, that was my next question.
Yeah.
Three.
So it seems pretty easy. Like if you have a really positive one of these long expeditions to just get kind of typecast into that style of expedition.
Yeah.
Like it'd be to go Triple Crown the other two rivers.
Yeah.
What was it that brought you to, it was the PCT the next year?
Yeah.
How did the...
No, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I took a summer off, and then I did the PCT. I don't know. I don't remember how I learned about the PCT, but I was like, "That's dumb as fuck." I was like,
we need to clip that.
I was
Polly.
yeah. I was there. I was like, what? Who the fuck makes a trail that long? And I was like, who are these people walking this?
Yeah.
I was like, no. It's like a couple months later, I'm at REI asking like the stupidest question. I was like, hey man, it's like I'm gonna go hike this trail. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called the PCT. And the dude laughed at me. Cool thing, he had hiked it before. So he was like, yeah, buy this here, order this on Amazon. So like, I went out there with like, I didn't go out there like a 50-pound pack.
Yeah. Like
I saw some people and I'm like, God damn, dude. I was like, and you planned? I like some people overpack and I'm like, I'm no ultralighter. Like, I'm not out there like judging people like a douche because your bag weighs more than 10 pounds or your base weight's like more than 7 pounds or whatever they do. But I had a light pack. But he hooked me up. Yeah. I had no clue.
I feel like that's almost the opposite of what we've heard from guests who have been in the military and then gone on their first thru hike. The more likely than not, what we hear is with the military background, their pack is heavier because they're packing redundancies and things they don't need.
Man, they must have sucked in the military. I mean, going heavy, man. I mean, I was patrolling with over 100 pounds of gear in Afghanistan. That's stupid. No one wants to do that shit. When he told me that all this lightweight stuff, I was like, yeah, let's go light, dude. Yeah. And, like, if you Google, like, it just says, you know, go light. Yeah. like no one's like, go heavy. No. And he just hooked me up. Like, I just got really lucky. Like I said, I thought it was dumb. I was like, it's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And a couple months later, I downloaded GutHook. It was when I was still GutHook. I downloaded GutHook the night before. Or the morning of, and I just had my friend drop me off, and I started. That shit, too. I got dropped off, and, like, 3 Border Patrol agents pulled up on me. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, y'all didn't do that for that white dude right there. Nah, I was just joking, but, like, no, shit, they did pull up on me. And then he said something in Spanish, and I knew what he said, but I was like, what? And he's like, hiking a trail? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, all right, have fun. And the other 2 turned around, he drove away. Fucker. I was like, because I'm brown.
I love the idea of him saying something in Spanish and him didn't even know
what it is. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Funny.
Like, yeah.
I'd feel so uncomfortable if I assumed that and then he didn't speak that language. I feel so weird.
Did any of your paddling gear translate to the PCT, or were you starting from scratch?
I started from scratch, dude. I didn't want none of that shit.
No
On the Mississippi River, I got sucked into the first wood dam because it's stupid. They wanted you to like pull your kayak out and walk like half a mile, and I'm like, no. There was a spillway. It's a little small wood dam. Like it's not like a huge fucking dam. It's not Hoover Dam or nothing. But like it's just a small spillway. It's like the size of your room, and like you just ride over it. Nick rode over it. I'm like, oh, I got this shit. Like I'm all cool. Still don't even know. I'm not even paddling right. And I go over, and I start, and then like the acid on my kayak starts getting that way, and I'm like, oh fuck. And I started. I wasn't paddling right. I'm just like flailing my arms, trying to point like with the paddle, and like just sucked me through. And I bailed the wrong way like a dipshit. I went like towards like where the water rose, so like I hit the bottom, the cement barrier, then it threw me out. I should have went that way, but then my kayak got stuck on there. So I had to swim out, and walk across the spillway like a dipshit. And I had to, like, pull my kayak, and then it released. And that, like, broke the seal on my thing. So while I'm paddling, it started filling up with water, and my sleeping bag is back there. It's soaked. Like,
I thought you were going to say the seal of the dam.
No.
It takes down a dam.
Yeah. So, yeah, don't run that first spillway, guys. Fell out there.
Did that fuck up the kayak for the rest of the trip? Did you have to get
It did. I broke the seal on the kayak. So like.
Is this Walmart kayak or new
on the
kayak?
Walmart kayak.
Okay.
Yeah. Stupid ass kayak. And it's like what? Yeah, you'll see it. Go to Walmart. It's the shitty one that's standing upright. That's the one I had.
That's funny. Okay, so you go into the PCT a bit more dialed.
Yeah.
Did you go into it excited to hike the trail? Because like what I've heard you describe it as thus far as stupid. Like why would anyone do this? Like how did you sell yourself on it?
I remembered how I felt on the river, and I was like, maybe this will do it. And I'm like, this is gonna be hard, and I needed to challenge myself. Cause like when I was in the Marines, like we would push ourselves when we would work out stupid shit, like just push ourselves. And I was like, let's see if I could still do this. And oh man, I didn't. Walking over 3.5 miles an hour right out the gate like an idiot.
Brag about it.
Well, I had that light pack, man. It wasn't light. It was like 30-something pounds. So
Yeah.
like, for me, it was like.
Yeah.
When you're in the desert, starting the hike with that mentality, is there any part of you that's like not another fucking desert? Because you got the Texas, you got Iraq, you got Afghanistan, and now you got 700 miles of desert.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, man. I was like, I just left the desert and I'm going right back into one. I did think that, but I do like the desert. They have the best sunsets, desert sunsets. I don't know why. I just love it. Like, it's, even though, like, it's just peaceful for me. It's very, like, even though, like, my experiences in the desert weren't that great, but, like, I don't know.
Interesting. I was going to ask more the opposite of if, like, camping in the desert makes the dreams more prevalent or worse because it's a similar environment.
It's like, it's the total opposite. Like, nature is, it's peaceful for me. Like, it's, like, I was in the Marines. It's like a chaotic life. It's fast-paced. We were training, leaving. We're always fucking training. Every month we train. We're like the most busy company out there. And I hated that shit. And I go there and like, I'm doing whatever I want. I'm walking my pace. I don't have to worry about no one shooting at me like the other deserts or nothing like that. Like, so I find it very peaceful. It's calm. Really, the hikers, like meeting other people, like that did a big thing for me. Restored my faith for humanity, man. Like, I know what I wanted to do to other people, and I've seen what we did to other people, and I know what, like, those guys are bad over there. They're like some of the worst people. Like the shit they were doing to others, and then going from that to just y'all.
Eating pie and julienne.
Yeah, going to like you guys and like other hikers, and like it's like, yo, these guys are fucking cool. And it was also like, it was like a bond I was forming with other hikers, because like obviously the Marines suck, but we're doing it together. The trail sucks. That's what a lot of people don't talk about too. Like, it fucking sucks on the trail sometimes. No one wants to hike in the rain, dude. Like, no one wants to hike in 100-degree weather. But shit, I gotta go get my water. By the way, umbrella is the game changer.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Gossamer gear. Thank you, Gossamer gear.
Yeah.
Nice. I love you guys. They've been hooking me up for the past 2 years.
We're big fans of them.
Yeah. But yeah, so like, I forgot what you told me because I just think about how much this trail sucks sometimes.
You were saying that the camaraderie and the
Marines. Yeah, but we're all doing that shit together. So I'm like, we get back there and be like, yo, that sucked, right? I'm like, yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it was miserable for you. I was like, all right, yeah.
Is it similar to the Marines in terms of how you build those friendships?
It's the closest thing I've been able to find. I mean, it's also the only thing I've done after, because I've only had like one job after the Marine Corps. Like, so 2 jobs. Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's cool. Like, I'm lifelong friends with a lot of these people, and I'm excited. Like, it's fun. Like,
you mentioned finding peace in nature. Did that happen like instantly when you were on the Mississippi, or like at what point did it start to make like click for you?
After like the on the CDT, when I was gonna Triple Crown, I knew I was good at when I Triple Crown. Like, that sealed the deal. Like, I'm all right. Like, I'm gonna be okay. I cried over there too.
Yeah.
I cry a lot now.
But you mentioned
I don't know where that's from.
Me too.
Have
you cried today?
I cried inside earlier when I was talking to y'all.
Okay.
I almost let it out.
I'm 1 for 1 today as well.
But no, yeah, I felt good after every trail. Cindy explained it where when she was talking about me. She was like, every time I came back, like I was getting like I lost a lot of me, like personally, like who I was, like my confidence, and like I was just shook.
Mm-hmm.
I scared myself for what I try to do to myself.
Yeah.
And just after every trip, I just get a piece back, a little bit back, and I'll never be 100%. Like me before Afghanistan, like that dude's gone. But like I could get 80. I get 85. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it was just I just noticed, just kept feeling better and better after I came back.
Yeah.
Knowing everything you know now, if you could go back to when you were 19 and you were looking for a way out of Texas, would you pick a different way?
No. No. I loved the Marine Corps. I love that route I chose. I wouldn't have got the structure I needed in my life. Yeah. When I met the people I met in my life, if I never joined the Marines. Yeah, I did love it. Like, it wasn't all bad. Like, military is not all bad. Like, it's so good for some people. Like, people need that structure in their life.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
Not without its consequences.
Yeah. There's give and take and everything. But, like, no, like, I'm good. Like, no, I wouldn't change it. What would I do? I go to college. I wasn't ready for college. I wasn't mature enough for college. I would have dropped out. I had like a dead end job, or I would have just went back to my cousins or some of my friends, rob other drug dealers, stupid shit like that. Like all of my friends were selling dope in high school, like selling crack and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like we're in high school, dude, selling heroin. Oh. That's when I grew up with. Like I didn't grow up nothing outdoors.
Yeah.
That's why, like, yeah.
How do you think when that's the norm, you, like, and everyone around you is doing that, how do you think, like, your personality or just you the way you are had the ability to notice and be like, this isn't cool, this isn't what I want to do?
I think the difference between me and my friends and, like, my cousin is that I have parents who care. Like, my dad, like, I didn't fuck around, like, as much as they were, like, what they were doing, but, like, I would roll with them. But, like, my dad was in the Marines, so, like, he kept us straight, and, like, I knew I was cared and loved for at home. I always had a house to go to. Like, some of them grew up on the streets, like, that's all they knew. Or their parents were doing it. Shit like that, selling dope as parents, and then turn it to their kids, take over the family business. I'm just playing. No, yeah, I think that's what it was. I had parents who cared, and my dad would tell us about stories, like when he was in the Marines and how he traveled the world. So I knew it was more to the hood than just that. Yeah, so that's why I went to Africa, because my dad would tell me about Africa. So I went there.
Where's Africa in this?
Yeah, I don't want to hop around too much. I sent you a text where we've got to ask about the Egypt story.
That. Yeah.
But I don't know where that is chronologically. Not that we need to go chronologically.
Yep. We've got a ways to go here, but I still have so many questions. So at what point do the nightmares subside or slow down or improve?
On trail, I was having them on the Appalachian Trail still, like night terrors.
Mm-hmm. Is it still every night?
No, fuck no. Once every other week, maybe.
Okay.
A couple times a month. But like I said, I'll wake up and I'm like, oh, you bitch. And then I'll just try to forget about it. I'll go for a walk or something. What'd you ask me?
That's you answered the question about like when they started to slow down.
Oh, yeah.
Are you getting them, I assume, more frequently than that on the PCT? Cause
on the PCT, the Missouri River, Mississippi River. I was still getting them. In the beginning, I would sit on my tent away from people, because I was still embarrassed a little, because I was like, I'm a grown ass man, I shouldn't be having night terrors. But like, I don't believe that no more. Like, I want men should be able to talk about shit like that, and like all veterans, like get that shit out of your chest, and not even just veterans. People need to like, but like, yeah, I would set up my tent away from others. It's just like, I don't know if I'm gonna have a dream or not, or something like that.
Hmm.
I remember the first time I had a girl sleep in my tent.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, I better not fucking dream tonight. Yeah.
Did you?
No. Like, nah, I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't. I did one time. It was like another time, and like she like put her hand on my chest, and I was asleep. Yeah, I grabbed it really hard because it scared me. I was asleep,
Sure.
and, like something touched me, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah. But yeah, in the beginning, like I would avoid. I wouldn't like. Yeah, it was pretty difficult for me.
Yeah.
But it went away slowly, and eventually it just stopped. And I don't care who goes to my tent now, but yeah.
Are you meeting other veterans on trail?
I am. I met a lot.
Yeah.
I've met a lot actually. It's just something about it, dude. Like I'm glad it's getting out. Every veteran I meet, like, you do any outdoor therapy or shit like that? Outdoor therapy sounds kind of lame to us. Like, what the fuck you talking about, dude? But I tell them, and then I explain to them. They're like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah. Next time you're pissed off, dude, you go for a walk. And, when you're done with your walk, just check on yourself, see how you feel. I bet you'll feel a little better. That's for everybody too. It's really good advice. Like, if he ever pisses you off, just go walk around the block.
Don't tell Jess.
Yeah.
I've been thinking the entire time I have to text her, but I'm trying to stay focused. So, are you able to open up with the other veterans that you meet on trail about this stuff?
Okay, so with the veteran thing too, like, you got your combat veterans and you got your veterans. Like, if you're a combat veteran, you're gonna click faster and better because you can relate to each other. Like, but like the other ones, like, I'm still cool with them. Like, we'll still click, but like, I mean, if you didn't go through like some shit, like, I don't know how to explain that. I could become friends faster than a combat veteran than a regular veteran.
That makes sense.
Because I could be like, yo, like, did this ever happen to you? Or I tell him a story and he could relate. And I'm talking to someone who hasn't, and they're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I do meet a lot of veterans out there. Actually, when Drew killed himself, I was with 2 Marines. And I was with 2 Marines. One of them died with like some health complications, and then the other dude, his name's Jams. I met them on the Appalachian, and they were there when I found out Drew died. I forgot where we were. Somewhere by the Hellcats or whatever the fuck they're called. And they saw us fucked up. The cool thing is I had a friend in Ohio. He drove 12 hours and made him come pick me up to take me to the funeral, to everything, which is crazy, right? He drove 12 hours, picked me up, and turned right back around. We drove back. But Jams and my other friend, like, they were like, we're going with you. They're like, I don't know this other Marine, but like, I can see that you're hurting, and we're gonna be there for you. So yeah, I meet a lot of veterans on there, and like, it's that veteran love, dude. Like, I don't know, dude.
I imagine you must feel a huge sense of purpose and able to relay your experiences and how far you've come since before you got into all the outdoor adventuring for other veterans. Like, I imagine, do you get people reaching out to you all the time, asking you questions or like thanking you for?
Yeah, I do. When Tommy's video came out, man, not even veterans, like, just regular people. And like, I don't even have a lot of followers. It's like, I'm not trying to be Insta famous. Like, I don't even like influencers, so we can talk about that later. But people were reaching out, and then what fucked me up more, like, some of my friends reached out. And like, I thought I like was checking up on everyone, but like, some of them you just don't know, and then they tell me, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's like, you've been 10 years and you've been living with us. Like, one of my buddies, like, I went to go see him, and he saw like a little girl shot in the chest, but like it was by the Taliban, but like the dad didn't want our help because if we helped them, they would have killed them. So he refused our help. We were gonna call in a helicopter, they're gonna pick up, and like, oh, the girl in the back seat. And so I didn't even say his name, but you think you could bleep out that name?
Yeah, you can bleep that.
Yeah. But he was like, sometimes when I pick up my my daughter, I see that, and I'm like, brother, that's textbook PTSD. I was like, I remember we were sitting in his backyard, just crying, crying with my homie. Just having beers. And he told me that shit, and I'm like, dude, that ain't good. I was like, you should go talk to someone. I was like, talk to your wife. Call me. Call someone. Talk to someone. Get it the fuck out of your mind. Get it off your chest. And when you told me that shit hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I hear about other friends. They reached out. And they're like, yo. I don't know. I did the video too, so that I could show them that other veterans too, like, yo, it's all right, dude. Like I was a sergeant to a lot of these dudes, and I was like, hey, I went through it. Y'all could go through it or something. Yeah. Like, it's all right. Like, we're here for you. Like, I may not be in uniform no more, but yeah. Yeah, I miss my friends.
The period between adventures, especially like shortly after a thru-hike finishes, is tough for everyone. Is that especially true in your scenario?
In the beginning, I would get like that post-trail depression or shit like that.
Yeah.
But I'm used to it now. If I do stay home for too long, like, I start getting the bug. And I get annoyed more easily the longer I stay. But yeah. But I'm always all right, because this is the first year I haven't done it. I don't know what I'm doing next year. Yeah. But usually I have my trip planned for the next year when I'm not even finished with the one I'm currently on. Yeah.
What was different about this year?
I was hiking with someone, and I don't know. We planned to do some other trips, but then that not gonna happen no more. So it like changed all of my it changed my plans. So like, I don't know. I wanted to do Aconcagua because I want to do the 7 summits, and that's the second highest mountain. And that's the highest mountain in South America. But I can't afford that this year. That's like 6 G's, 5 G's.
Where's Aconcagua?
It's like in the Andes, like in the Chile area. Yeah. Figure out. Maybe I could just email Black Rifle Coffee Company and tell them to sponsor me. Because, that coffee's so good, guys. Make sure y'all buy it. Black Rifle Coffee.
Are you trying to do all 7 summits? Like, is Everest on your list?
Yeah, I do. I do want to do it. So that's like a dream I'm sitting on. I say I could do it, then I doubt myself, and then I'm like, the only thing that stops, the money's not even an issue. Like, I could get the money. I could definitely get people to give me money. I'll just sell it. It's like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I don't know why I don't do it. Like, I don't know if it's, what's that called? When I feel like I don't belong.
Imposter syndrome?
Yeah, I think it's that, because now I'm getting into mountaineering, and that is, you think thru-hiking's a white world. Mountaineering is, god damn, dude. It's like 99% white people out there. And so that hits me. But I do want to do the 7 summits, and I'm going to do them. Yeah. I did Africa. I did that one kind of sick. I was fine. 19,300 feet. Cool. Let's do Aconcagua. It's like 22,000 feet. I just need $5,000. And that's... I should email that company I just mentioned.
Wait, what company was that?
Yeah. Black Rifle Coffee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Send this clip.
Veteran owned.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
We'll get you some download stats so you can tell them a mini media kit. You mentioned the white wall. Is it weird going into the PCT and mostly everyone being white?
Nah. Nah. I've been asked, like, what's it like being a Latino hiking in this world? And I'm like, I was like, what's it like for you? Okay. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, I just got a better tan than you. Like, that's all it is. I was like, but, nah, it's cool. Like, I joined the Marines, and, like, all my friends are white. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't hang out with the Mexicans because they just wanted to drink Corona and sit in the barracks. I wanted to go snowboarding. I wanted to go to the beach. I wanted to try surfing, which is really hard, and I gave up on that. I went mudding for the first time.
What's mudding?
Y'all don't know what mudding?
Like ATV?
Y'all are white, too. I don't know. They drive their nice trucks and Jeeps in the mud. That's all they do.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Because they would always come back to the barracks, and there's trucks are just covered with mud, and they're nice vehicles. Like, cause I came up bored. It's like, you take care of your shit you have, and like these dudes are just. And then they took me. Oh my god, it was so much fun. So much fucking fun. I got a Jeep stuck. And then they just went out there and they just drank a bunch of PBR and shot guns and rode their vehicles in the mud. And I'm like, this is cool. Like, and then the next week, I don't know, I'll go snowboarding in Big Bear or go to the beach. Yeah. So, like, I was just used to being around a bunch of white people.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't bother me at all. Never experienced racism out there. Like, I saw, like, something come out. They did a poll on who experienced racism on trail this year. And I was like, who the fuck is taking this poll? I was like, who's doing this poll? I was like, let me see. I was like, because I don't know. I've been out there 10 years now. And I've never had no one do anything bad to me or nothing like that. Or
But flip side, you said that they pulled up on you at the border and they didn't do that to the white people.
yeah, I was a Mexican doing that to me. That's different. I'm just like,
sounds like a fucking textbook example.
That motherfucker.
Exactly. It sounds like being treated differently because you look different.
But like, yeah, no one's really ever messed with me. Even like, I thought like kayaking the Mississippi River, like, because, you know, I was going to be on the bayou and like, I'm going to be down south. I thought I was definitely going to experience some racism. Nah, dude. I remember we stopped in this one town and they were like, don't stop in this one town because it's not a good town. And me and Nick pull up. We did like 80 miles that day on a kayak. And we're like, fuck. And like, there's these sketchy looking dudes sitting at the beach. They look like a meaner version of Duck Dynasty. Big beard. They look like Otis from the Devil's Rejects. And I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, they started walking up to us. And Nick's white, I'm brown. And we're in the bayou on the river in southern Mississippi or southern or whatever. And they're like, one of them was like, they were like, well, where you going? And we're like, I'm going to Mississippi. We're going to Gulf of Mexico. And the other's like, are you going to go see your kin? And like, my kin? What the fuck is he talking about? And then it clicked. And I'm like, oh, I was like, I'm from Texas, dude. I was like, no. I was like, we're just kayaking. And then they're like, what? We told them when we started. We were like, we're trying to figure out how we're going to get our kayaks into town. Turned out to be the nicest fucking dudes ever. Called up their friends on a truck, loaded us up, took us to the hotel. Like, they hooked us up. Like,
are you nervous getting on this truck based on what other people had told you?
Nah.
No.
Just by talking to them, the interaction, they shook our hands. Like, they just look rough.
Yeah.
That's all it was. But
yeah.
like, nah, dude. I'm sorry. I've never experienced racism or any of that shit. Like, I love white people.
That's gonna be the quote card for this episode. That's funny.
They're cool.
Episode 334 with Gabe Vasquez, loving white people, the Marines, and hiking.
But on the real, like, I do want to see like more brown and black people out there. I haven't met someone. I said this earlier this year, and I don't think they understood. But I said, like, I haven't met someone like me on trail, or someone who's come from like a background like mine. Like, yeah, people are from the hood, but they weren't doing hood shit. Like,
yeah,
like I said earlier, what my friends are doing and like all that shit. And like, but like, it'd be cool. Like, it'd be good for more brown and black people to get out there. It'd be good. Like, I said this once. I was like, because they have a program in Bend. It's Vámonos Outside. I want to work with you guys. Anyways, if someone would have came to me and like probably like me and my friends or my cousins younger and handed us a backpack and truck and poles, you know, maybe we wouldn't have picked up some scales, two-way drugs or like a guns or something. You know what I mean? Like, that shit could save someone's life. So like, I do want to see more brown people, younger brown people out there.
Yeah. Or
black people. Just the more you see, the more like a new hiker would come and be like, oh, we are out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Yeah, like, we're not that much represented out there. And I will never say I'm the first Mexican-American triple crowner. Because, I want someone to be before me. I can't be the first one, dude. Like, there has to be someone. By the way, I was trying to catch up to, I don't know how to say her name,
Zelzan?
I was trying to catch up to her. I was fucking behind her ass, and I kept seeing her in the logbook. I was like, who the fuck is writing me about Mexico? So let me catch up to this Mexican. Because I didn't want her to beat me. Cause I didn't know she was triple. Me, her, and Akuna triple crowned the same year. Huh. But, like, we were just hiking the same miles, so I could never catch her. And then turns out she was the first person from Mexico, and I'm like, damn, could have been the first Mexican, man. No, but congratulations to her. Like, she's awesome. She does a lot of shit for the community.
Yeah, we hung out with her at PCT days.
Yeah,
she's
she's cool. Yeah,
we're gonna get her on the pod eventually.
Yeah, but but back to like, I don't feel weird around white people, or like, I feel safe. I don't know, but like people want like an answer when they ask me that. I'm like, oh.
I mean, I think
same thing as you.
I think when someone's researching going and doing a trip like this, especially when it's something where it feels maybe more out there and with less connections to the world, like, it could be something people think. Like, we've had episodes where we had Gummy Bear on, who, like, openly gay guy that hiked the PCT, and he was talking about his considerations between the AT and the PCT and not knowing what to expect in the Southeast had he done the AT as, like, a very clearly presenting gay man, you know? And I think while maybe he probably could have done the AT and had a great experience through it, not being immersed in the thru-hiking culture and not knowing what it's like and having so many unknowns around, where do you sleep, what do you eat, all this stuff, it could be reassuring to some people just to hear, like, nah, it's not something I needed to worry about.
Yeah.
You know, even if there's nothing to say, that's still something to say.
Yeah. Well, yeah, y'all guys got nothing to worry about. No, but I really do want to meet more people like me. Like, I want to walk up on a campsite and hear like 2 Chainz playing, or something like that. Like Sublime and like all that other shit y'all listen to. Like, that's cool. Like,
the first advocate of Bluetooth
that.
speakers.
Yeah, but like, it'd be cool if I heard some 2 Chainz walking up, some like Kendrick or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. We'll see. I had 2 people tell me, like, I was listening to some, I don't even know, it was rap. Like, and they were like, I don't think that music should be out here. And I'm like, fuck you mean? And I was like, we just talked about diversity. He was like, what are you talking about? But yeah, I have been told that.
Do you have a victory song that you play when you reach something monumental, like the top of Whitney, like the Terminus?
No, it like changes. I was playing Post Malone a lot when I would summit, and then like Drake started from the bottom. That would come on sometimes. I don't know. It just depends on how hard it is. I'll put on different kind of music. Like, I did some peaks in Switzerland, and I was like, fuck. So like, I would have to change up the music. I like Danzig Mother. Like, that song would get me going, and then it changes to something else. Like, I don't know. But no like specific song. It's whatever comes on. I was listening to the Lumineers when I Triple Crowned. I remember that.
That's the whitest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
I was like, this feels right. Like, I'm one of them, I think.
Yeah, once you're listening to Lumineers, you've made the full transition.
Yeah, dude. I live in Bend. I'm a bartender.
All you need is a flower crown and a flowy skirt.
I'm white. No.
Shit, I had a question and I forgot. Oh, on the subject of restoring your faith in humanity, can you walk us through some of your favorite trail angel stories? We got a couple good river angel stories.
The Dale Sanders, that dude.
Yeah.
He's the man. Not one specific. I think I wasn't expecting to help. Like, it just never, like, people were, the hospitality I was receiving, especially on the river and hiking. I cycled half the perimeter of America too. And like, I was just like, oh shit, like, these people are nice. Like, they don't know me. I'm in their house, which is weird. But like, yeah, it was just like over the time, and I'm like, you know, there are good people out there still. Like, not everyone is related to the life I had just finished getting out of. Like, yeah. Nah, nothing specific. Del Sanders was the coolest river angel. Cycling, this dude converted his barn into like this cool ass lodge for all the cyclists. And they have maps too. It's like a paper map or an app. Yeah. But hiking wise, New Zealand, I got picked up, and then they took us to a birthday party and fed us, and then they're like, you could just stay here. That was cool. Then they gave us shrooms at the end. Yeah.
For the cycling adventures, is there a different name than Trail Angel?
No, I never even thought about that. No, just people that help us.
Yeah.
Road angel? I don't know what you call them.
Yeah. Okay. So what other standout stories do you have from the PCT? This being your first through hike, I imagine, like with the steep learning curve, there's got to be some fun moments in there.
About going into the snow, I didn't know how to use crampons or micro spikes. I didn't know how to use my ice axe. The only reason I bought an ice axe because everyone had an ice axe.
I mean, that's a good reason, right?
I had no clue what I was doing. It was just I went in there knowing that I don't know shit, like, and I paid attention to everybody around me, like, and it just worked out. Like, they taught me how to cook a north side, dude. No. I think I answered your question.
Is the north side a significant level up from the MRE?
No, fuck. I haven't eaten north side in years, dude. I can't eat that shit no more.
So north side's worse than MRE?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they all taste the same after a while.
Yeah. Walk me through a typical MRE meal.
Depending on which one you get.
Yeah.
They had different ones, like beef enchilada. It's one enchilada in a pack. I think refried beans in a pack, salsa, and cheese, and you just squirt it all to one, and you just mix it all and mush it all together, and you just eat it like that. I mean, they had chicken breasts, like a little piece fake dried chicken. Mac and cheese is like the one everyone wanted. That was good.
What are we describing?
MREs.
Oh.
Yeah.
They have flavors?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He says MREs are significantly better than north sides.
Really?
I think so.
I love north sides.
Oh, no, not me, man. I ain't too many of that.
This is the most enticing an MRE has ever sounded. I would try one.
I've heard not good things, but if it's better than a north side,
that's
like,
the best thing I've ever heard
a lot
about
of
it.
north side, so I'm sure I could do that.
I would go home tonight and eat a north side.
Take my jacket off.
Yeah.
Stay a while.
Yeah. I don't know about. I mean, like I would, but I wouldn't enjoy it.
I would.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm a simple girl.
Yeah.
No,
All
I'm
right.
not.
Yeah.
I'm a simple girl.
Yeah. Why are you laughing? Come on.
North sides. Oh, man.
Okay, so your first 3 adventures, you go from water to the hike and trail to getting on the bike.
To cycling, yeah.
Yeah. What? Again, like I feel like it's so easy to be like, I had such a great experience. I want to keep doing that, but elsewhere, what drew you to the bike?
I had did kayaking, hiking, and then I was like, I met this dude in Hightower, like some young dude. He looked like a young Tommy Chong. He was only like 21. He moved slow and talked slow like him. But he told me he cycled cross country, and I was like, oh, you could do that? So I did it. I went to the cycling shop in Austin, and I was like, hey, apparently people cycle cross country. I was like, what's a good route? They told me the northern tier from Anacortes to, you're supposed to go to Bar Harbor. I went to Portland, Maine. I was like, I'm done. I was like, I just wanted to go coast to coast. I was like, no need for me to go north and then do the coast. But I just went to the bicycle shop. I told them, I'm going to do this route. They sold me a bike. I had to ride a recumbent. I have a 2-wheeled recumbent. I didn't want that trike, that stupid trike where you get ran over. Like you're like pretty much right here. I have a 2-wheeled recumbent. Like I have regular size rims, and he sold me a regular bike. I tried it out. My back couldn't handle it because I got my L1, 2, and 3 are messed up in my spine. I just couldn't be hunched over like that. So he was like, we got these. And I was like, I don't want to get ran over. He goes, well, I got this. And I tried it, and it felt good. I could do 70 miles comfortably on a recumbent.
I think you might have just sold me on cross-country cycling because a recumbent sounds so much. I hate sitting on a bike.
You're sitting like this.
Yeah.
I Googled it, and all I see is like the ones in the gym, the exercise bikes in the gym.
My bike is a Zub, A-Z-U-B. It's an Austria company.
A-Z-U-B.
But yeah, I mean...
Oh.
So I cycled cross country, and that's a different game though. Like, not like you definitely run into fewer people. You're like on the road, like back roads. It's kind of boring.
Is it harder to balance on one of these bikes?
I was gonna say this is different than I was expecting. Like the 3-wheel recumbent
No, your
bike.
feet are like
yeah.
way
It's
north.
a 2-wheeled. I didn't want
Yeah.
to be on the ground.
Yeah.
That has like 26 inch rims. I'm just as high as regular bikes. No, it's like you know when you ride your bicycle and it just balances by itself. It's just like that.
Yeah.
And when you slow down, you just drop you drop your foot down.
Do you have the 2-wheel one or the 3-wheel one?
The 2-wheel.
I've never seen this before. This is interesting.
They have tandem ones.
Yeah.
And next road trip.
Next road trip. Actually, we ride in.
I'll be in the back so you can't see that I'm not pedaling.
The sidecar. Damn, that's interesting. So, is that comfortable to pull a 70-mile day in that? Like, are you feeling fresh at the end of the day?
Yeah. I did a couple 100-mile days.
Oh.
Yeah. You feel good. I put a cup holder on mine. I remember cycling and people would, because my bike is weird looking. They're like, what the fuck is that? So they pull up, where you going? And I'm like, to Maine. Maine. And they're like, what the fuck? And I'm like in Montana or something, Indiana or somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And they like, you want a beer? And like they hand me a beer. And like I grab a beer and then like, oh, cool. And I'm just talking to them. I'm still pedaling up here. And they're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then they take off. I had that happen a lot. People just pull up next to me. Give me fruit. And I'm like, God, that's restored my faith for humanity, dude. Like,
yeah.
I spent New Year's on a Christmas on a beach on the West Coast because I went from Canada to Mexico too. And it was perfect. It was like a tree at the beginning of the beach. It went up and then it like branched out. So I went underneath there. It was big enough. It was like a spot. People were camping there. So I set up my tent. I wake up and I'm rolling a joint. And this dude walks by, and I'm like, oh, shit. And it's this surfer dude. He's like, what's up, dude? And he's like, oh, we're just having tea. I'm going to smoke a joint. You want to join us? So I just walked around, and then just me and these two dudes just having tea on the beach, smoking a joint, and we're talking. And then, like, it was pretty cool.
This is Christmas Day?
Christmas Day. And then they're like, all right, we're going to go out. They went out to surf. I walked to the road, and I'm, like, trying to figure out where I want to go today. And this car just pulls up next to me real fast. Like, he goes, I saw you yesterday. He's like, Merry Christmas. And handed me like a $20 and just like sped off.
Damn.
I was like, oh, cool. I was like, thanks, dude.
That's a good half hour.
Yeah.
Some tea, some weed, and some money.
Yeah. That was like Christmas morning. And I forgot when I did that. 17?
Yeah.
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 That's what the notes say.
Yeah.
So give me the top pros and cons of long distance cycling relative to hiking.
Pros is that you don't pedal when you're going downhill. I mean, that's cool. Like, you go like 45 miles an hour sometimes. It gets scary. Longer distances, you go into town pretty much every day. That's probably the good thing. Cons are you're out there alone. And then the routes they take you on, so there ain't shit out there. So you just pull over in someone's field, set up tent. Hopefully they're okay with that.
Yeah. Did you ever run into issues where someone...
Nah. Nah, I haven't run into any issues on any of my camping. Oh, only one issue was when we were kayaking. We had a cop try to kick us out this park, and everything was flooded. We were kayaking during a flood. We were like in front of the crest of the flood the entire time. And he was like, "Yeah, you got to get out of the park." They were like, "Where do you want us to go?" We're kayaking. He goes, "Go sleep on an island." They're like, "Are you fucking blind?" It was like the islands are flooded too. Yeah, that's the only time I had trouble like camping anywhere. But like, no one's ever messed with us but that cop.
Where'd you end up camping?
Nick walked off from the cop and just knocked on some random dude's door right across from the park. We're like, hey, this cop's trying to kick us out. We're kayaking. We're going to camp in a park. He goes, y'all mind if we camp in this empty lot next to your house? And he's like, yeah, I own that too. And he goes, and he brought firewood and asked us to think he was going to feed us. Or maybe he did feed us. And that cop couldn't do shit. Fuck that dude. No. But cycling, the cons on cycling is that you're alone, and that was my worst thing.
Yeah.
When you're spending all day on these highways, have you ever had to shit on the side of the highway?
No. The good thing about cycling is that you can make it to a gas station.
We're back to our
and also I don't poop every day on trail.
Yeah.
All right. People say I'm sick, and I'm like, nah, man. I did pretty good on the PCT this year without pooping outside. I think I did it like once or twice, 3 times maybe.
3 times on the entire
outside
trail?
The whole time?
Cause you go, I could name it off too. Like you
name it.
You go from the start point to Marina, then from Marina, what's next? Warner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you poop there. When you get there, you poop in the morning. And you take off.
Is Julian next?
Yeah. Then you hit up Julian. Julian's like mile 70. So you're like on day 3 now.
Warner Springs, I thought was we're
Warner
at
Springs
Warner.
after
Warner Springs,
Warner
is
Springs
100.
after Julian. It goes
Yeah.
from Marina to that place,
See, that's a little
Laguna,
bit of
Mount
it.
Laguna.
Yeah, Mount Laguna.
Then Mount Laguna, Julian, Warner. You go to Mike's place. You go to, I can't remember all this shit.
Tehachapi, I think.
No.
Hikertown? No. Fuck, it's been a while.
I don't remember.
I feel like just the Sierra by itself is
The
gotta be-
Sierra, that was difficult. Yeah.
Maybe
I
Warner-
did poo
no.
out there.
Wrightwood maybe was after my
But sometimes I'll go like 3 days without needing it. So like,
Same.
I don't know. Sometimes more.
And then you can just shit on command when you get to town. It's like,
yeah,
I'm ready to go.
That shit's ready to come out.
Oh, yeah. Mine's never a choice.
But yeah. Yeah, no. Pooping on the side of the highway, no, dude.
It's
You're like,
okay,
oh.
don't give it that look.
Yeah,
One of us has had to do it, and it's not Zach. So,
Why'd
sorry.
you do it?
I don't know, I was on a road trip driving home to New York, and I was a long way from an exit, and it had to come. And I don't have any
Oh,
shame.
man.
So, just opened the passenger door and the back door and crouched between them.
I almost shot myself kayaking the Mississippi River because there was nowhere for me to pull off.
The bucket.
Ah, there you go.
It's when I changed my kayak. So it's not a stable kayak. It's built for speed. So, like, you can't lean. It's not like I could put the bucket underneath me. Like, I couldn't pull off nowhere. And, like, I was like, oh, shit. Like, this shit's coming. And finally I found a spot. I got lucky or else I would have pooed myself. I haven't pooed myself. I was talking, no. I was talking to a hiker. And they were like, he was talking to a bunch of, he's like, oh, yeah. He goes, come on. You know, we all shit ourselves. And, like, a couple looked at each other like, I never shit myself. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh, you're going to have a good story coming your way with that attitude.
Yeah.
Call us when it happens.
Yeah, this is the shit carbo coming your way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Chance's question. Fuck, marry, kill, hiking, cycling, paddling.
Marry hiking, I'll kill cycling, and I'll fuck paddling.
Why do you kill cycling?
It's my least favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to do the perimeter, and then I was just like, I don't want to do this. Yeah, I just got tired. And I was only supposed to cycle half. I was only supposed to cycle the northern part. I met a dude who was doing like a U shape, like that, from like Florida, San Diego, Seattle, or some shit, and across. And I was like, why don't you just do the perimeter? And he was like, why don't you do the perimeter? And I was like, fuck you, I will. So I finished and I flew to Washington. I started and I was like, no, this is dumb. And I did this West Coast in the winter, so like it was freezing. Like I'd wake up and my bike is frozen in the morning. And I was like, this is the only idiot who comes and cycles like in Washington and Oregon and Washington in wintertime. Yeah, it sucked. I couldn't gauge how much clothes to wear. I was miserable, like, especially going downhill. Because then, oh yeah, I also started in a hoodie, Converse. Like, was not your average cyclist. I had regular shorts on. Like, I just put whatever's in my backpack onto my bike.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
How do you go from through hiking to picking up bike packing and think Converse are the shoe choice?
Yeah, like, I couldn't clip in, and I can't clip into a recumbent. I didn't want to clip in because if you fall, you're stuck on that thing. Like if I fuck up, I could like put a foot down, I could catch myself. But like so, I flew to Washington in Converse, and I was like, well, I don't want to buy a pair of shoes, so I just started.
You get
Luckily, I had a pair of Solomons I left at my buddy's house, so like. In Oregon, he came and picked me up, and I was able to just throw on some speed crosses, and then I cycled with speed crosses. Yeah. Yeah, and like your average cyclist.
Yeah.
Same thing with paddling. I didn't know what I was doing up there.
Is there a big difference between the Solomons and Converse? Like, I just imagine being comfortable is the big thing, right? I don't know shit about cycling.
Do you know shit about Converse?
I mean, I know Converse are not comfortable, but I'm just, like, it's different than...
Yeah.
You're stepping on it every single step.
I felt it when I was pressing, cause you know, I'm like, my feet are pressing like this, so it just kept like rubbing, like, cause there's no sole, no nothing, so I felt like my pedal.
You getting crazy
constantly.
blisters?
No, cause I had like, where I usually get blisters and where it was pressing, I had like a callus there, so like it was fine.
I used to get blisters just showing up to school in Converse.
Nah.
It's like the car to the desk.
Nah.
If you just use some custom insoles on Converse, like if you could make that
Green
work.
feet.
Yeah.
Right. Why don't people put soles in Converse?
Yeah.
They're the dumbest shoes, and I wear them all the time. You might as well be walking barefoot.
Yeah. So you've done a lot of shit, and we're almost 2 hours into this, so we are going to have to yada yada some of these trails. I guess walk us through, what does it feel like to complete the Triple Crown? You mentioned like that was your moment where like a light bulb went off and you said like, I'm good.
It felt good. Yeah, that light bulb went off, and I was like, I did that shit. I cried. I popped the bottle of champagne. I don't know if you thought, all my finishing pictures, I have champagne.
We had that.
I think on the New England show, I had 2 bottles. But no, it felt good, and I felt very accomplished, like, because that shit gives me like a sense of purpose, because I was still like really trying to raise money, and I was doing all my talks and everything like that. So like, I was like, yeah, I did that shit, and I was like, now hopefully some people could see what I did and the piece I found, and like maybe they'll go for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I really hope. Like, people see that shit, like, yo, that guy got better. Maybe I could get better. Yeah.
Do you know, over the course of the different things you've done, how much money you've raised?
Close to 50. Definitely over 40. I kind of stopped counting. Just like my miles, I think I'm close to 30,000 miles. Yeah. Because 18,000, 19,000 for that one, 8,000 for that one. I had a $10,000 one. I have a $5,000 one. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I just want people to donate.
Yeah.
That was really my big thing, is like donate to my fund. Like, I wasn't trying to get famous on Instagram or nothing. Like influencers be doing that shit. I find very annoying. Like, when they call themselves content creators, like, you ain't creating shit. You're just doing what someone else did. I'm sorry, I'm just hating.
Is it right?
That's my hot take on that shit.
Yeah, that's good.
We're all for hot takes here.
Yeah.
I got another hot take. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why later?
Hey, we'll put a fucking poll. We should put a poll every day. Like, this packing out your toilet paper shit. Do you do that?
No.
Do you pack out your TP?
No, I'm very
Like, I seriously thought y'all would have been like, yeah, pack it out.
No.
Just for podcast reasons.
No. See, we had an LNT dude on here, and we did an entire episode with the LNT dude, and he was okay with burying it so long as it's at the right depth.
Yeah.
And if the LNT dude says we can, I feel clean.
Because, like, some people are extreme with that shit. Yeah, I get it. Like, I don't be throwing your trash and shit out there, but, like, packing out toilet paper, that shit's nasty. That's a biohazard. Poop's going to get on the outside of a plastic bag. You put that shit in your backpack, poop's on your backpack. You go and touch your backpack, poop's on your hand. You go and scratch your face, poop's on your face.
Yeah.
Then, now you got noro. Why? Because someone told you to pack out your toilet
Yeah.
paper. So stupid. I really want to know how many people, like, out of all the hikers, who packs out their toilet paper. Because I know people do say they pack it out when I know they don't pack
For
it
sure.
out.
No, I know. It's
And, you know, they're just trying to save face or whatever. Like, it was like, no. I was like, I don't pack out toilet paper.
also
Shit in a hole. Throw some water on the toilet paper you want. Throw a rock on that bitch. And make sure you walk way off trail. Some people be shitting like, this is the trail, one step, and I'm shitting right here. And I'm like, you didn't even wipe, bro. Like,
yeah.
like,
I mean, to that point, God bless the people that are pinching off clean loaves and like, can do one wipe and they're good. Like, that's not my situation. I've got a mess usually.
I will put one stipulation on what I said, which is I am a big fan of wet wipes. I'll pack out the wet wipes.
okay.
They'll go in the middle of the food bag, but if I can get my hands on a wet wipe, I will use a wet wipe over TP any chance they give me.
Yeah.
To the point that I've in Washington, where you're going through those places where there's no fucking store and you don't have any options, they would have the wet ones where it's like not actually like a wipe for that, but it's more like a desk cleaning Clorox thing.
You're using Clorox.
I've packed those out.
Lysol.
See, those go in the trash bag. Those don't go in the ground.
I don't think that's supposed to go in your asshole.
Yeah.
People bleach their asses all the time.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
You're just preparing.
I'm having a free cosmetic procedure on trail.
At least you'll know you're really clean, because you know you're not clean when your ass itches. Yeah, I remember I saw one of your clips and you were talking about how you go scratch your ass and then you swing your fingers after.
That was not my clip. I did not say that.
Was that me?
That was you. That was you.
Sounds right. So I don't remember it, but I'm not going to deny it.
So if you know that. So
it was me.
So if you go shit and your ass itches after, that's because you didn't wipe right. You can just pull over and re-wipe, and then you'll be good.
Yeah.
Because I remember one of my buddies on the Arizona trail was like, "Ah, man, I think I squatted on some poison ivy," and Rocket was like, "Nah, you just didn't wipe right."
Did you hike with Rocket?
Yeah, in the Arizona trail for a little while.
did
Yeah,
you?
that's how I met her. Yeah.
I'm about to see her in a few weeks. We're all going to the Ren Fair.
Yeah.
In Charlotte.
She's cool. I ordered her book.
Yeah.
It was a good book. Yeah.
Yeah, the parts I've read are good.
I love that.
We're from here. Okay, wait. While we're here on this tangent, what other hot takes do you have? I feel like you're a man with strong takes.
The totally favorite thing, influencers are annoying. Don't listen to them. Like, man. You know what I hate influencers do is when they start crying and they pull out their motherfucking phone.
We just talked about this. We did
we are lockstep on that one, Gabe.
So there's one. I'm not gonna mention her name because, but like, yeah. She pulled that shit. She did the. She don't know who I'm talking about. I don't care. I really don't care. But she did the PCT influencer or whatever, and very annoying because that's when like, you're in your fucking tent and all you hear is like, good morning, guys. And I'm like, fuck. Good morning, guys. Blah, blah, blah. I'm doing, fuck. And in my head, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, no one wants to hear you do that shit. You sound fake as fuck. And if you notice, watch all the influencers, they all put on that same voice. Like, there's only certain ones that I like. Like, a couple people I like. Like, Skittles is cool. I like her because, like, her videos, like, she just puts it on there. Like,
yeah.
Y'all know her? Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Little
Skittles.
Skittles.
She's been on.
I like Rocket because I hiked with Rocket. Mayor, I read some of Mayor's books. He's cool, like the Lost on the Appalachian Trail or Chasing Winter, like the CDT. He's cool.
He stood us up.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
He's probably still cool. But like,
I'm
hey.
call him, man, like, quit fishing, Mayor. Come talk. Nah, just the way he talks, like, he's a really smart dude. Like,
I want to pet that dog.
yeah, Katana. I met Katana twice because I met Mayor on the PCT. And then again on the CDT, and then I hiked the Arizona Trail with him, just randomly.
Oh.
Yeah. I do that a lot with people. I did a Kuna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kuna's cool.
Yeah, he is cool.
Yeah.
We're
That's
big
my
Kuna
that's my
fans.
homie, dude. Yeah.
We did a podcast with him. This is like a fun story we love to tell because it's not at my expense. But we did a podcast with him and forgot to hit record. So imagine getting to this point in it and us being like, can we do that again?
Oh, shit. How'd that go?
He was really
He was
good
a
about
sweetheart
it.
about it. Yeah.
Probably the best person it could have happened
He's
to.
cool. He's just there. He
He's
talks
real
all,
nice about
talks
it.
all slow.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do a Kuna, but he does that. And he has, like, long nails. And, like, like he's cool, man.
Yeah.
In my defense, this is when we were doing. This was during the height of COVID, so I had to hit 2 record buttons, and I just was out of practice, and I hit one and not the other. But fuck me, I definitely fucked that up.
But him and I, we hiked all trails together.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Other hot takes? I don't know, man. Yeah, that was it. Some of the advice people give out. Like,
Yeah.
Find your own gear. Don't overthink the trail. That's my advice. Like, don't overthink it. You're just fucking walking. All right? You don't have to buy the most expensive fucking gear out there because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like buying a BMW when you can buy a Honda. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you don't need, like, you can walk with New Balances. Get those
Yeah.
cheap
I
ass
did
New
on the
Balances.
AT. I wore New Balances.
I'm done with
most of the
fucking
trail.
Topos.
Yeah.
Topos blow out on me. Solomon discontinued my shoe. Fucking, I don't even want to try Hoka because I think they're like Topos. But like,
Are you wearing New Balances on trail?
That's my new shoe I'm gonna jump to.
Yeah.
I jumped to these knockoff shoes I found in France because like, man, the Topos they always blow out. It's the way I step. Like it blows out like on the inside, so like it has me like sitting sideways on my foot. Like my ankle starts hurting. But
I'm not just saying this because they're a sponsor, but I actually have not heard much of that feedback for them specifically.
Yeah. I got pictures of it. I wanted to tag him and be like, yo, Topo, this is your 4th pair of shoes that's done this to me. Huh. And I was like, they felt good. Like the first 200 miles, they felt great. But then they did blow out on me. If they didn't blow out on me, Topo would be my fucking shoe. But since I think it's the way I walk. And I walk fucked up because like my body's all fucked up. But like,
Have you ever tried Ultras?
I haven't.
Okay. I'm curious how your comparison of the two would be.
I should jump on those, but
No, not in a good way.
Oh no!
Like if that happened to you, it might happen sooner.
This is why I don't like a lot of these shoe companies because
cool.
like they they blow out early. Like when I first started hiking, these shoes are lasting 500 plus miles. Now, yeah.
These are my AT Ultras.
Now, like,
People have done shoeies out of them if you're interested.
yeah, that's crazy. Now that shit starts like at 250 miles.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, they did that shit on purpose.
Playing obsolescence.
Well, those are my Ultras. So I haven't had the issues with Topos, and it's not because they're a sponsor. You can see on the table if you watch on YouTube, not a title sponsor of this one. But I'm curious, like, how your feet would go through those shoes.
Yeah, I'll probably bust through them like every other shoe. I don't know. Like the Topos won't blow out on me like on the usually where they do it, but it's always right here on the side. I'm like, it just messes
What kind of
me
feet
up.
do you have? Can I see them?
Human feet?
Are they big? Are they wide? Are they long?
White feet. Yeah, I have white feet.
What size are they?
10 and a halves, 10s, just depending on how my foot feels when I buy a shoe.
Yeah.
Are they narrow or wide?
They're wide, yeah. I have to have wide shoes.
I
That's
got wide
why,
feet,
like,
too.
Sportiva makes good shoes, but they're wide.
They're too narrow.
They're too narrow, I mean.
That's it.
And the Speed Crosses are good shoes. They're too narrow.
I've
Yeah, I
had the
can't do
same problem with
Sportivas.
Solomon.
Yeah.
I haven't tried Sportiva, but I've heard the same thing. So
Yeah.
New Balances are the best for fat foot people like you and I. Like,
Mhm.
What about me?
You have fat feet?
I was just commiserating.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have trouble
You just
believing
don't-
that.
What do you mean? Look at these. They're small, but they're wide.
Damn. I'm just playing.
All right. Proportionally wide.
He's like, please put it away. Not a foot guy. Noted.
Yeah.
Nah.
So what other gear do you stand on? Like, what are your favorite? You mentioned, like, find the Hondas. What are the Hondas in your pack?
The umbrella. The umbrella is my favorite gear now.
Yeah.
Like, I've never hiked with umbrella. I was like anti-umbrella for a while. I was like, that's just another piece of gear I don't need. And Gossamer, I became an ambassador for them.
Uh-huh.
And then they mailed me some. Because I met Glenn. He lives in Bend, the owner. He's cool.
Glenn's awesome.
He's been on,
Glenn's
yeah.
very cool.
I met him through an Uber driver. Then we went to a brewery and had a beer and we talked. But yeah, yeah. The Uber driver was like, "Do you know?" She was like, "Do you hike?" And I was like, "Yeah, I hike a little." And then I told her,
GVP?
and then she was like, "You know Gossamer gear?" And she was like, "Oh, I know the owner." He goes, "You want to meet him?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll meet him." But
So the Uber driver took you to Glenn's house?
no. She followed like my Facebook or Instagram,
Yeah.
and then she messaged both of us, and she was like, "I'm gonna coordinate this," and we met,
Damn.
and it was cool. Yeah.
Ben
We still
sounds
have-
even more granola than like Boulder. That's crazy that your Uber driver's like, yeah, I know the owner of
Yeah,
Gossamer
tiny.
Gear.
And
And
Yeah.
I'll
Tiny
make that
bit.
connection
Yeah,
for you.
exactly.
Yeah. No, the umbrella is definitely Gossamer. The Gossamer gears. I've been using their pack. I do like it. I miss. I use the EXO forever Ospreys, and that was good. I like their frame, that space you get in your backpack, and then Gregory reached out to me and they sent me a shitload of packs. I used them for a while, but then the next following year I messaged them and I heard nothing back, and I was like, maybe my post suck or something.
How many when you say they sent you a shitload of packs? How many
Like
packs?
four packs, four packs. Then
Are they
gave me-
different sizes?
Yeah, there was like 75 liter, then like 30, then like a day pack, and then they sent me one to do a giveaway. I did a giveaway, like people donate. I'll send you a backpack. I sent them a Gregory backpack. I gave away some Gossamer Gear trekking poles. And I don't know what else. Jolly Gear shirt. Yeah.
I don't see too many Gregory's on trail anymore. I use a Gregory when I hiked the AT 2011 drink.
They're good.
But I don't see them on trail too much. How did that work for you?
The pack was just like an Osprey.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty much. I thought it was the same thing. It has the same design.
Yeah.
I like Gregory. I love the Osprey. The 2016 EXO is the best one. They need to bring that back. I don't know why they took away the hip belt pockets, but
It's because it's funny when I hiked, it was like Gregory and Osprey were the big players. And
Yeah.
Gregory and Osprey were probably 50-50
I
of
don't know
those
why.
brands. And yeah,
I see my Gossamer gear. Even companies like Light AF are fading away.
Yeah.
I haven't. They were big back in the day.
Yeah.
No more. They make cool designs too.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I work with Gregory, but Gossamer Gear is like my biggest one. Oh, Jolly Gear. I love that dude. Like him
So
and
do
that
we.
company. He's cool.
Yeah.
He's so fucking jolly.
Yeah. He's a cool dude. I met me and Twerk were filming that thing when I met him. He was hiking and he had his first. Remember that one that everyone had a green and orange one that came out?
Mm-hmm.
I met him that's when I met him when we were filming. He gave me a shirt, and then he's giving me like 6 shirts. He gave me $500 one year when I was hiking in the Tour de Mont Blanc. Yeah, I just finished walking from England to Rome, and then I went back, and then I was like, I'm gonna do the Tour de Mont Blanc because I had time. I still had time on my visa, which is a beautiful trail. Definitely do it. Do it any fucking way.
You just did
I
it.
did it.
Yeah.
People are mad that I said it was too crowded.
No, they aren't.
Yeah.
Are we getting shit for that?
I'm getting shit.
It is
for
crowded. No,
Yeah.
it is too fucking crowded. And blame that shit on the fucking influencers. But
I'm trying to de-influence the trail a little bit. I agree
don't
with
go
you.
to the Tour de Mont Blanc.
Yeah, no,
horrible trail. I'm just playing. No,
I loved it, but yeah,
it's beautiful. Yeah, yeah.
my expectations were not aligned properly. I think.
Yeah, but I met a girl from Germany. She lives in Zermatt now, and she came to Chamonix, France, to come. We were gonna meet up, so I left some money in my backpack, but I had it in my flag that stays in the bottom of my backpack. And I came back, and I'm like laying in my tent. I'm like, someone's fucking been in here. And I opened up my backpack, and yeah, that shit was rummaged through, and like I had 500 euros, so more like had a lot of money taken from me.
Shit.
They found it?
Yeah, and took my battery banks. And I don't know what else they took. But Jolly Gear, like, he was like, yo, I got you. He fucking Venmoed me $500.
No shit.
Yeah,
That's
Rocket hooked me up.
That's awesome.
Like, a lot of people hooked me up. And I was like, and I was like, yo, I'm good now. I got like,
Yeah.
what I need. I got my gear back. But yeah, he's cool. Like, he's a cool dude. He was all for what I do. I like him.
Jolly's good.
So
Yeah.
go buy Jolly Gear shirts, guys. I'm the unofficial spokesman of Jolly Gear. All right? I'm his first ambassador.
While we're on like a tangent with perhaps like no destination, this seems like a great opportunity before we run out of time. I want to hear about you almost getting arrested in Europe or in Egypt.
Good call.
Oh, yeah. So
This feels
that
like the
was
right time.
scary, dude. Like I said, I walked from England to Rome. It's called La Via Francigeni. So I had my drone. That's when I was testing out my drone. I crashed it a million times. Learned how to use it. Pretty good at it now. I could do like all kinds of cool shit now. But I go to Rome. I go do the Tour de Mont Blanc. I do Walker's Holt route. It's from Chamonix to Zermatt, which is a cool route. Y'all should do that too.
Someone said that was more my speed than the team.
Yeah,
Would you agree?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. It's like a quarter of the people. Not even that. Dude.
Yeah.
I camped the entire time on both trails.
Yeah.
But and then I flew out of Rome to Africa. I flew to Africa and I landed in Egypt. I'm in Cairo and I'm waiting for my bag like 2 hours. I'm like, God damn. And I get my bag and I'm walking out. Some guy in a blue suit. He's like, can I see your passport? And I give him my passport. He looks at it. It doesn't even open it. He's like, come with me. I don't know. Maybe an American passport. So I was digging through my shit, ripping everything out. He's like, what is all this? I'm like, camping gear. And and then he took my drone bag and I had my camera and my drone in there. And then he zips it right back up. He's like, pack all this up and come with me. So he takes me around the wall to some other guys in gray suits, and I start getting interrogated. What am I doing here? Like, how long am I here? Why do I have a drone with me? And everything. And then I was like, all right, they're mad because I have a drone, whatever. And I told them to let go. I sit there for like 2 hours, and some guy, and this is after multiple people came asking the same fucking question. And then like an armed guard comes. The dude had a pistol on him. Yeah. And he's like, come with me. And we go to like this little room like this size, this storage room, like just a bunch of shit, like luggage. And he drops me off, and this dude's like, you speak Arabic? And I'm like, no. And then he's like, starts talking Arabic to the guy. And I'm signing papers. I don't even know. I still got them at home. And I'm like, all right, I'll sign it. I was like, all right, they're going to hold my drone. And I signed it. He's like, wait here, and then wait here, and then they'll take you. And I'm like, take me where? He didn't answer me. He's like, just wait. They came, take me upstairs. Now I'm with some younger dudes in gray suits. He sits me down like right here. He's like, sit here. And like, say I'm like sitting right there, and there's a guy like he's in the office, he's yelling like Arabic. I don't know what the fuck he sounds mad. And then when someone walks out, and he's like, get up, come with me, and like he walks me like through these double doors, like for me to like where the restroom is here, it's outside. And he's like, sit here, and I'm like, all right, you speak Arabic? No. They all start speaking Arabic. 30 seconds later, he's get up, come up, and walks me right back to the same seat. I'm like, this guy's fucking with me. Anyways, I go up to the next boss, and it's two dudes. The next boss. And the security guy like salutes the dude at the desk and salutes the other guy, because I'm looking at one guy standing in front of him. He's like interrogating me, and there's another guy. what am I doing here? Why did I overstay my visa in Europe? He goes, why were you bouncing around from country to, like, I kept going to the same countries, and they're like, I was like, I was hiking. They didn't understand that I wanted to hike. I'm on vacation. And they're like, what do you do for work? And I work at a dispensary. And this is, so in my head, I was like, all right, this is the Muslim country.
I sell drugs.
Yeah, I was like, this is the Muslim country. They don't smoke weed over there. I was like, I'm not going to say that. And I was like, I was medically retired from the military. Is that
worse?
Yeah.
Like, I used to work with U.S. intelligence.
This dude says something like, I don't know. It was like, so you like to hurt Muslims? Or some shit like that. My heart sinks, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I should have said weed.
Picture
I was like, I'm
a drug dealer.
I was like, I'm going to fucking jail. I was like, and this dude like snaps at him, and he's like, says something in Arabic, and they're like, he looks at me like he looked mean. He's like, oh, nice, but he looked mean. And he was like, so you didn't know to bring a drone to our country? And I was like, no. I was like, when do you leave? I was like, 3 days. I was like, I just want to see the pyramids, dude. And he goes, signs a paper, he gives it to me, he gives my passport to the guard. He's like, welcome to Egypt. I go to the final boss. Same thing, dude. And then he does the same thing. He signs it, gives me my passport. He's like, welcome to Egypt. And that was it, dude.
Are they sort of just fucking with you? Like,
I was
welcome
for
to
the
Egypt.
drone.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying. Well, then after everything, they're like, welcome to Egypt.
Is there any part where you're like, I know that, like, me bouncing to these different countries seems sus, but, like, do you want to look through my camera roll? It's all me hiking.
Yeah, here's my Instagram.
Yeah, like, here's me on this peak and that peak.
But everywhere I went, they didn't want to talk to me. They weren't telling me shit. And I would ask, and they would act like they didn't know what I'm saying. And they would always ask, do I speak Arabic? And I'm like, nah, dude. But after that, like, it was nice. Egypt was cool. Like, I loved it.
Yeah, how were the pyramids?
It was nice. They were nice. All right. So, you've seen The Mummy, right?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, but like they have like
Brendan
the drawings and like the big statues and like gold everywhere. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to go see the Mummy shit because I went into them. You don't.
You went into the pyramids?
Yeah. You could go into them for like $30.
I didn't know you could go in them.
For like $30.
What do you see?
Nothing. No, like it's cool because this is a 2,000-year-old building,
yeah, right.
or older than 2,000, and but like they just carved a hole into the pyramid, and you go in there and it hits like a hallway, and then you find like a chamber, and like you're like probably like as high as this desk, but it's going in an angle as if it's like the angle of the pyramid, but you're inside, so you're just crouched walking, and then it opens up to like a big place, and now there's people on both sides. One's coming down, one's coming up. And then you hit another low point. It's like you crawl under the desk from me to you. And then it's just a chamber there with like an empty coffin or empty tomb.
Okay, pause.
Nothing in there.
No, see, false. Obviously tunnels and like
That was a
booby
box.
trap shit. Like there's stuff.
Well, you can't go to like those.
No,
Yeah.
but you coming from the background, you're coming with learning how to flip rooms. You're not walking through there being like, that's a trapdoor. That's a secret tunnel. That's fucked up.
Like it's all rock. It's all stone. It's cool. Definitely, if y'all go to Egypt, go in there. Like I said, it's cheap as fuck. That's the only time you use like one of those guys try to scam you because they skip the line. They'll be like, hey, you got tickets? You'll be like, no, I don't, but can you skip this line for me? And he'll just walk you to the front, stick his arm in there, give me a ticket, whatever. And he goes, give me your card. I give my card, stick his arm in there. My card comes out with a ticket. And
How
there's
did
a long ass
scam
line.
you?
Oh,
Sounds like you scammed
No,
them.
I skipped everyone. Those are the dudes that they say they work there, but they don't. But then when they finally do that, they ask for like 15,000 Egyptian pounds, which is like, I don't know, $10. So you give it to them. Uh-huh. And like, but those are also the dudes that be like, oh, come meet my friend. You have to jump on this camel because it's illegal to walk from pyramid to pyramid. That's not true. You can walk from pyramid to pyramid, but that's a scam that they try to do. Yeah. The scammers are out there, but like, you just tell them to fuck off. Or like, no, I'm good. I'm like,
yeah.
But everyone was
off
nice.
Somewhere if you get on the camel, or is it just like?
Yeah. They when you're like, all right, let me down, they won't let you down, and then they were like, now you got to pay me 50,000 Egyptian pounds, which still is only like $20-$30. But
oh, you're stuck on this camel forever.
Yeah, I don't know. You jump off or something.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Egypt's cool. Definitely go.
Wasn't Egypt where Justin True?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
got detained and had a very similar situation.
Where people get into sticky situations.
Yeah. If you haven't met him yet, you should look up Justin True.
You guys would be fast friends.
Justin Trudeau?
You would really get along.
Trudeau.
Not Trudeau.
Yeah.
Different one.
Yeah.
He likes to pick up rocks, is how I would describe this guy. He's a big fan of heavy rocks. But yeah, you would get along very well. He
Yeah.
also had some issues in Egypt that sound very similar.
Yeah, he was kidnapped, so a little bit worse
damn,
than being
yeah.
arrested.
No, but like with a great attitude.
Nah, I get
Sounded
that.
like the best kidnapping you could have, to be honest.
I don't know. Yeah, the pyramids are cool. I want to go back to go to like Luxor and like to see other things, like the stuff you saw in the Mummy.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Do you have any other stories or one-off instances that are just like, we can't leave this room without covering that first?
Nah, I don't think so, man. Like, I've been pretty lucky with like, been pretty good. No, I mean, I don't think so. I started doing psychedelics on trail. I never done that.
Which trail?
AT.
Okay.
No. PCT. I tried acid for the first time. That was good. I was in Tahoe.
Are you worried that that could trigger some sort of like PTSD? No.
No, I feel good after.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. No, I don't have nothing crazy. On my birthday in the Appalachian Trail, we took 9 tabs of acid.
Jesus.
That is like beyond a heroic dose. Yeah, what was that
The
like?
casualness of that sentence.
You're in outer space at that point.
The visuals were the most insane. But it wasn't just LSD. So my friend, she ordered them off of the dark web, and I put 3 in my mouth, and it was bitter, so I spit it out. It don't matter. It touched my mouth, so
Yeah.
I got it. And I was like, oh, that's not acid. It was LSD, LSH, LSZ with N-bomb.
I don't even know these abbreviations.
I don't know what they are. They're just like, they changed one little thing on the LSD compound, and now you got LSH, LSZ. And like, anyways, it's just different effects, like body high, head high, visuals or whatever. This is my friend from England. We dated for a while, and then we did some trails together. And I'd learned that English people have all the good drugs over there, but a lot of them scare me, so I don't fuck with them. But
The English or the drugs?
the drugs.
Okay.
English people are cool. Like, I love England, dude. But no, yeah, we did that, and you know those things you sit on and someone spins it. We were on one of those, and we all started kicking.
Where did you find one of those on the AT?
Jonesville or somethingville, New York. It was a general store, a pizza parlor, a post office, and that park. And they let hikers sleep in that park. Something, I don't remember the name of it. It's on the Appalachian Trail.
I vaguely remember this.
And yeah, we were just there tripping our balls off.
Spinning on the merry-go-round.
Spinning on the merry-go-round. But nah, no crazy stories. Everything's been pretty normal. Yeah.
I think we have different definitions of crazy.
I don't know. I just like to. I talk a lot of shit on trail. Like my last trail crew. Oh my god, this was the most diverse. It was only 2 white people in that group. Cause we had a Mexican, half Japanese, half Filipino, and then the 2 whites. Yeah. And it was like the most diverse group, but we were the most controversial group.
I was gonna say, are you just shitting on them the whole time?
Oh my god, we love talking shit. Like, and some of them were good shit talkers, and I'm like, yo, this is the good trail family I found.
Yeah.
And we all met up in Spain too. We did the French. They did some of the French route with me this year. We did running with the bulls.
I've done that.
Yeah. What'd you think about it?
Insane. It was a party.
Yeah.
You've ran with them?
Uh-huh.
You did the running portion, not just the watching
Yeah,
portion?
I kind of cheated a little bit because we got into the stadium like ahead of the first bull. As soon as we saw the first bull, we
started running.
We lined up close to the stadium. I think we were maybe like a quarter mile away, and I think one of the guys in the group like said like bull, and there wasn't actually a bull. He had a mirage or something like that, so we ran into the stadium. So we didn't like get close to getting gored.
At least we were in the stadium. That's cool. They closed the doors like right like
yeah.
They slammed the doors, and my buddy like put his hand on the door, and I was right behind him.
That's cool.
It's overrated.
You thought it was overrated?
I've never done it. Sounds cool.
Nah,
as
I'm
fuck.
telling you, like running with bulls is cool, but like, it ain't that bad. Like, this is why, because it happens so fucking fast. Like, and the streets are so crowded. Like, the bulls come, like 8 a.m. hits, the church bell rings, that firework goes off, they release the bulls, and then just happens. The bulls are there like 3 to 5 seconds, and then they're gone, because they're moving quick. But then there's just so many people. It's not like you could actually keep up with the bulls. I wouldn't want to fucking run in front of the bulls. That's how people get hurt. I saw this dude roll underneath the bull because, like a dumb fuck, he was in front of the bull.
Yeah.
You're supposed to run on the side.
Here's my question: what is the percentage of gorings that happen?
It's very small, but it's very real.
Yeah.
Like, someone got gored either the day after or 2 days after we did it, because it's multiple days. It's multiple days.
Okay.
It's like 10 days.
Yeah.
Do they stop the event, or is it just like another
Nah.
one?
I have no idea.
They just push the bulls through. Then
It's
they
just,
have
like, figure it
EMS and
out.
fire and like cops lined up, and they're in the middle. Then right before they start, they get out, and then the bulls run, and then they come back in and pick up whoever's fucked up.
I think getting gored is kind of the part of it. It's like,
The point?
yeah, it's
It's
what makes it fun. Is someone's gonna get fucked up. It's like the biggest game of Russian roulette of just idiots.
Yeah, I got 2 of my friends from that crew to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really cool. My homie Legs and Waldo, they joined me, and we were drunk. I was still drunk from the night before.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do this, but I rallied, went to the restroom, threw up, showered, and I was like, I'm doing this.
Yeah, I did not. Like, I was mentally prepared for the running with the bulls part. I had no idea it was such a massive part. It's like on par with Oktoberfest in a much smaller scale. Like, Pamplona is a small town.
I mean, I've seen photos,
yeah,
but
it
was cool.
Yeah, everyone's wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's a really cool experience.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
are you
I'm
wearing
glad I
red
did.
or intentionally not wearing red?
You
White.
wear white with like the red scarf.
In the sash.
What does that
Yeah.
mean?
I don't know.
What's the significance of that?
I didn't look at
Just like I think it's their.
Like, do bulls
traditional-
like white or hate white?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
Okay.
No idea.
It's just a thing people do.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm here. Might as well do it. But yeah, that was cool. It's cool hiking with that group again. But yeah, it was a good time.
All right, you gotta leave us with one more story. We've got a million trails here. People are gonna walk away from this not even knowing the extent of it. You mentioned 30,000 miles. So
Let's see.
Teorora, Mississippi, Missouri River paddle, AZT, New England Trail, San Diego Trans County. I want to pick your brain on that one. Camino 22, Wonderland Trail via
Via Francigeni or something like that.
Yeah. TMB, Hout Route, Mount Kilimanjaro, PCT, Oregon Coast Trail, West Highland Way, and then Camino this year.
I did like 5 Caminos, yeah.
Yeah. So you've done a lot.
I have.
Give us like your favorite trail, a favorite story that we haven't hit on, something to leave the people with here.
Favorite trail? It's between the Tiara or PCT. PCT is because it's my first one. Worst trail is the Appalachian Trail. I hate the Appalachian Trail.
He said no more hot takes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck the AT, dude.
Why fuck the AT?
Because it rained on me for 26 days, dude.
That'll do it.
Oh, my God.
was it,
That
18?
shit.
It was 18,
I've
yeah.
never ran in a lightning storm, thunderstorm. I remember you're in the green tunnel the entire fucking time. And and then like it starts storming fucking bad, and then I have to go over peak, and the one time that I need to be in the green tunnel, it goes fucking bald on me, and I'm like running my ass off, and it's like that purple lightning, and like it's loud as fuck, and one like hits like I don't know how close, but it was enough to make me jump, and I'm running across this bald patch. This other girl's running. She stopped like a dumbass to talk to me. I didn't stop. She goes, "We got to get out of here." I was like, "No shit." And like I kept running. I ran for like an hour. And I was like, I got to get into the shelter. And like it sucked, dude. But I don't like the AT. I just want to get that clear. Like AT sucked. I tell people, do the AT if you want a triple crown or if you want a challenge because it is hard.
Does shit like that with the lightning trigger the PTSD?
Nah, it used to. The ones that shake the house, but like I've gotten a lot. Like I've healed a lot from that shit. Like
Yeah.
I've healed a whole lot from that. Like some stuff will still trigger me, but it's rare that it happens. Like panic attacks, rare. Like yeah, I will jump. Like if you come in the room behind me and like I don't know you're there, I will like oh shit. Like well like nah nothing. Really triggers me. I watch a movie, like I just watched this movie Warfare. I don't know if you like war movies. It's like the most realistic war movie.
Do you
I've
like
seen.
war movies?
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit! I left the theater shook. So like, I really don't get triggered that much. I manage it very well.
Yeah.
Like very well.
My dad worked in video, and so he was the most fucking annoying person to watch. He's listening to this. Hi, Dad. Most fucking annoying person to watch TV with or movies growing up because he worked in it. So every time he would see it, he'd be like pointing out the errors or fucking with the remote. It's just shit that was like, can I just enjoy this movie? When you watch a war movie, are you like, that's unrealistic, that's stupid, that wouldn't happen? Like, do you see it in that light?
Some of them do, like the Hurt Locker. Have you ever seen that?
Uh-huh.
Is it the one where he jumps on the grenade? No. There's one where he like,
I don't
I'm not
know.
talking about Captain America.
I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Okay.
it.
No, he's like, and he's like disarming bombs, but like a lot of that shit was fake. The shit he was doing. That movie Warfare, I was just talking about. That's really realistic. Like the noises they were making, the radio chatter, the visual effects they used. Like that was really real. But I do watch some shit. I'm like, nah, that shit don't happen like that. Like I just watched Boots. It's a new show on Netflix.
Did you watch it?
It's good. I like it. It's about that little gay kid who joined the Marines. It's a really good show. Like that dude ended up being a good dude, a good Marine dude. I have that dude on my side. But it's just not just him gay. Like there was a lot of gay dudes in the Marines. Like I had a couple gay friends, and we knew they were gay. It didn't fucking matter to us. Like none of that shit mattered. That's another thing too. Like that shit didn't matter to us in the Marines. Like politics, none of that. We never really thought about that. And then when I got out of the military, all of a sudden it mattered. And everyone hated each other. I was used to, we were all cool.
Yeah.
And I get out and everyone that threw me off. Like that fucked my transition a little. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
What?
Like that people can be so cool with each other in it, but then you come out of it and it's not.
I don't know. I think it was just because we were in the military, we were just like, we're just a group of guys. I don't know. We were just there. We were all like, it's that camaraderie, that bond we all have together. Like, we're living the same life together.
Because even that show's getting shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like, but I don't know. But getting out and then learning everyone really hates each other and politics is so fucking important and shit like that, like, it just tripped me out.
Yeah.
Like, that shit ain't worth fighting over. Like,
Here. We'll end with the sponsor question, the Stay Salty question presented by Element. Use our URL, drinklmnt.com/trek for a free sample pack with your order. So the question is, what is your hottest take in the world of backpacking or outdoors? You've given us a couple. If you've got another one, we can do that. I'll also give an alternate option. If there's some veteran or I guess anyone with PTSD or similar type issues, if there's like one piece of advice or one message that you'd like to relay to them, what would that be?
I guess not just a veteran, but anyone with a mental health issue. I mean, therapy is good for everybody. Everybody needs therapy, especially men. Y'all need to know it's all right to not be all right. That's really what one of my biggest things. It's all right if a man cries. Like, it really is. Men need to be told that shit. Yeah, go to therapy, get off your chest, talk to someone. Don't hold that shit in. The longer you hold it in, the worse it's gonna get. Till you start doing stupid shit like I did. Seek help. There's help out there. People care. You're not alone. That's what I would say to not just veterans, but anyone suffering from mental health. Fuck, call me. Hit up my Instagram. I don't do shit but work. I'll walk away from work for that. Yeah, I mean that. I really do mean that. Like, I talk a lot of shit, but like I do care. I care a lot. Like,
it's very apparent that you've got a lot of love in your heart, and I'm sure that you have helped a lot of people, and I'm sure a lot of people listening to this will feel the same sense of help. So thank you so much for sharing your story, your mission. We'll include a link to the Semper Fi fundraiser as well. Gabe,
Speaking of people messaging you, if they want to, where can people find you?
You can hit me up on my Instagram or my Facebook. My Instagram's for Injured Veterans. I have my email and everything on my Linktree. Go check out Tommy's video. Also buy Tommy's book, All Humans Outside. I'm in that too. It was originally called All Gabe's Outside, but, couldn't do it. Couldn't swing it, Tommy and I.
What's your Instagram handle?
For Injured Veterans, FOR Injured Veterans.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a link to donate. Anything helps. Go talk to someone, guys.
Gabe, you're the man. Thank you so much for joining us here on Backpacker Radio.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
to the Trek propaganda portion of today's show. I want feedback on what people think about our new setup. Aside from the chaos of the wires, we'll fix that part. But
Yeah, the wires are a work in progress.
yeah, we have a new table.
I feel very good about it. I like the pattern on the table.
Yeah. It's almost, you can almost work out a Trek logo in this. Maybe I should carve the circle in. But there's like a mountain range in here somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll get there. Trek propaganda. You were excited about this one, so I'll do it. 2 fatal bear attacks in the past 6 weeks near Ozark Highlands Trail in Arkansas by J.T. Simmons.
I wasn't excited.
I mean, it doesn't mean you have to be happy.
Yeah, okay,
it.
just clarifying that.
Titillated. 2 people have been killed by black bears in separate incidences in Arkansas's Ozark Mountains in the past 6 weeks, sparking concern in a region that until this September had not seen a fatal bear attack since 1862. Damn, over more than 150 years. It's a long time. So if you want the full scoop on that one, head to the link in the show notes. Do you have anything you want to say about that, having done so much hiking in the area?
What's up with the bears?
Yeah.
That's
Sounds like a Seinfeld joke.
any. I thought I had to worry about hogs.
What's the deal with all the bears? Next one is some more uplifting news story by Katie Jackson, of course. Partially blind grandmother thru-hikes the PCT in under 70 days. Can you fathom that?
No, she's more athletic than I am, and I'm jealous. So.
That's like half the time of the average thru-hike, less than half the time of the average thru-hike.
Yeah.
70 years old, or how old was she? No, sorry, 59 years old, partially blind. Australian ultrarunner Julie Brock has completed a supported thru-hike of the 2,700-mile PCT in just under 70 days. The 59-year-old grandmother, an accomplished endurance athlete from north of Sydney, finished her southbound hike at the Mexican border on October 10th. Her average pace of 39 miles per day establishes the record for the fastest supported southbound PCT hike amongst women. With the completion of the PCT, Brock also caps a rigorous 3 consecutive year Triple Crown journey, having to write the AT in 2023 and the CDT in 24. That is impressive.
Yeah, I'm not as athletic as you, and I'm angry about it. So
yeah,
good job, congrats.
Way to go, Julie.
You're a really strong hiker, and I'm really jealous. That's all it comes down to. What's your secret?
Yeah, also just including grandmother in a subject line title is good work.
Are we still complimenting Jess, who included
This
it?
is Katie.
Okay.
I did send Jess a Slack being like, I'm so sorry.
On Slack? That's so business.
Well, you know, should I send her a text?
Yeah.
It's too late. It
is too late.
It's
That's getting
7:30
weird.
now. Yeah.
Okay, well.
But she'll see it during appropriate business hours.
Yeah.
I can't believe she didn't know I was joking.
Maybe bring her like a burrito tomorrow morning.
I offer burritos all the time.
Maybe just bring one.
Yeah.
A vegetarian one.
Problem is I go to Santiago's and they don't give you the option for what you get in their burritos. You like get their burrito of the day.
Bonfire Burritos is right there.
Okay.
Get the girl a vegetarian burrito tomorrow morning and a coffee.
Yeah.
They have espresso now.
She will learn about me that if I'm ever that outright angry, I am joking. I've never even like been that mad at Jenna, and like, you know, we raised twins. That's when you get really mad. I like to think that I'm in control of my temper, but
yeah.
Okay. That was the segment. Zach purges his emotions.
Yep.
Today's question of the day. This actually happened to me. We're talking about breakfast burritos today at Santiago's. What is the appropriate distance away from someone where you should hold the door open for them? Because I was a good, I'm going to say 10 yards. And I'll add this context because I think it is relevant. It was a lady behind me, and I made the executive decision to not hold the door for her. To put it in time perspective, it would have been like an extra 4 seconds, and I was running behind. But also, I want to add that I get frustrated when people hold the door open for me for that long, because then I feel like I have to rush. Like I do like the polite jog to the door. So I don't do it for mostly that reason.
I was going to say, it sounds like you're feeling guilty and you want some validation that you didn't do the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's right.
I agree with exactly what you said, which is I think the appropriate amount of time to hold the door for someone is if they are close enough where they do not need to quicken their pace to accept the door holds.
Yeah.
Because I'm a lady. You could put me in the position of the lady you didn't hold the door for. If someone's holding a door for me and I am so far away that it feels like I need to walk faster to get it, then I feel guilt the whole time. I'm also like, I didn't want to fucking work up a sweat today. I didn't want to walk fast. I was going at my pace, and now I need to feel like I need to quicken my pace to accept your gracious thing because otherwise I look bad. You know, like I'm standing there equally stressed.
Yeah.
I don't want that. So my mindset that I always go with is if they're close enough to receive the door without needing to quicken their pace, I think that's polite. However, if they're...
I guess the question is, what distance is that? And maybe we measure it in time.
3 to 5 steps.
Okay.
3 to 5 steps between you holding it and them accepting it.
It was definitely at least double that.
Okay, let me rephrase it. If the door has time to swing and close before they can accept
Yes.
it, I think you should not hold it.
Okay.
If the door has time to swing and doesn't fully close and they'll catch the door and reopen it,
Yeah.
you probably should have held it.
You know what? I made it worse by... I did hold it open for a second,
You thought rather
and then I
not?
let go because she was still so far away. It's
Yeah,
like,
you're assessing the situation.
Yeah.
If anything, you're giving a kindness. You're saying, I actually looked at your distance. You'd have to quicken your pace to accept. I don't want to make you do that today.
do you want to hear how it got worse?
What, they have a stroller and...
No. if there's added context, like someone's very old, or if it was like
Sure.
that, obviously that's a very different circumstance.
You don't want to make a person who's like physically impaired and rather old speed in their pace either.
Yeah, no, I try to go out of my way to be the guy who's like running ahead of people to open doors. Like I try to be right with that stuff. What made it worse was, so I get in before she does. There's two things I want to say. First, that it's a double door situation. So had she gotten in front of me, she probably feels like she has to reciprocate on door number 2 by holding the door open for me. I don't know. It just creates like a weird dynamic. Anytime there's 2 doors, there's always like do I reciprocate the good deed, or do I just keep moving on because you held the door open for me? You're saying I should go first. Just creates a weird dynamic that I don't like. But what made it even worse was, so I get in before her. I put in the order. She picked up her order at about the same time as me because she had called ahead. So we left at the same time. She was slightly ahead of me, and she held the door open for me. And I said, thank you. She goes, of course. Who is that?
I don't know your coworkers.
Okay.
Guy in a
You were
black
li-
jacket
you-
with a black hat.
You were looking suspiciously.
Well, because you're wearing a black jacket and a black hat coming
Yeah.
into a building at night. You look like a robber.
Yeah.
He took some to-go food and left. It seems like he belongs.
Seemed pretty innocent. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some not good things happening in that fridge. You want to see something?
Is it still the KFC?
The bucket of chicken is in there.
I can't wait for what you're going to show me. This is a plug for the YouTube. Zach has stood up. I don't know what he's about to get. That's the KFC. Oh no. What's behind your back?
We joke about this all the time.
Are those strawberries?
Yeah.
Why do we joke about this all the time? I don't want those. Whose are they? Those aren't yours. Take them off our new table. This is a new table. You're not even using a coaster. Are they yours?
No. What I think happened was there was a nice young lady who used to work in like the little like square cubicle area across, and I think she moved, and they must be her strawberries, so no one feels the agency to deal with the strawberries. So literally there's been moldy strawberries in there. I'm not exaggerating, for a month and a half they've been molded out. And Jess and I have been talking about, like, do we make this a fun YouTube video where one of us has to bite the strawberry? So yeah, there've been moldy strawberries in that fridge for an embarrassingly long time.
Well, I'm proud of you for being the bigger person and putting them in the trash just now.
I know, but now I'm just going to leave that trash there, and it's going to smell like moldy strawberries.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
I'm
take
going
the
to
trash
smell
out.
it tomorrow when I get here.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be so great.
Now it's your problem.
Thanks.
It's all of our problems. Okay, so what was the consensus on that one?
If the door has time to fully shut before
Fully
they get to
close.
it, don't hold it.
Okay, I like that. If it was a guy, I wouldn't have even thought about it.
You're so chivalrous.
Yeah, chivalrous,
That's what I said.
sort of.
Chivalrous.
I heard chivalrous.
Chivalrous.
I mean, yeah. Triple crown of the worst expressions and phrases. This is one where I don't think we'll have any overlap. There's enough phrases out there.
Okay. I'll start.
'Kay.
Everything happens for a reason. Such a fucking stupid phrase. Because not every reason's a good reason.
Yeah.
I could have a reason to do something that could be like a really bad reason.
Yeah.
So if everything happens for a reason and that's meant to cheer someone up, you're assuming everything happens for a reason that's going to lead to something positive. But not every reason leads to something positive.
Right.
So you're just, all you're saying is air. You're just saying, like, you're saying something like, everyone breathes air.
Yeah.
You know, like, yes, they do.
Yeah.
Thank you for pointing that out in my time of need.
I contemplated that one for the reason that you outlined. You're right. That said, I do try to abide by that philosophy a little bit, just because it's almost like faith.
Oh yeah, I abide by it too.
Yeah.
But when you sit down and you think about it, it's like this, like it's not even a fucking good statement.
Yeah. No, I agree. Taking it at face value, it is pretty stupid, but I think it's a good way to like reframe something. I'm agreeing with you.
I mean, you could say things in a way of like, when one door closes, another opens, or this will lead to something better, or I'm gonna learn something from this, but happens for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is my Triple Crown, and this was the phrase that spurred this as a subject, is I legit hate this one. Let's just call a spade a spade.
Yeah, why are we doing that?
I feel like you've accomplished nothing with that.
Are we talking about a deck of cards? Are we talking about a gardening tool?
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually know the true origins of this saying, other than just saying that X equals X, if we're talking about it in mathematical terms. Like, yeah, we've gotten nowhere. You've wasted my time by saying X equals X. I hate it.
Yeah.
My next one is, I really hate this one. I don't know what it means. I'm pretty sure I've said it. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah, why not?
That pisses me off so much.
Why can't I?
What's the point of having cake if you can't eat it?
I don't get cake to look at it.
Yeah. Someone's going to have to explain the meaning of that, because I'm so annoyed by it that I won't look it up.
It means everything can't go your way.
I mean, I understand the meaning, but like, what is the actual origin of the saying?
But also, why not?
Everything should just go our way all the time.
Why not?
Yeah. Why not?
Literally, why not? I would love if it did.
Yeah, we're reworking that. You get your cake and you get to eat most of it until you're full.
I plan to eat all my cake.
Yeah.
If you're giving me cake, I'm going to accept the cake graciously and eat it.
Yeah. No, it's worse to get a cake and not eat it. I'd rather not have a cake.
So rude.
Yeah. No cake. If no eating is involved, no one gets cake.
Are we torturing? Don't give me a cake if I can't eat it.
Yeah. So those are my two big ones. I have a lot of other ones.
I agree fully. No offense. I'm gonna say something offensive.
Yeah, always.
With all due respect.
No offense, but the thing that you don't want to hear is the next thing.
It's pissing me off.
Yeah.
But you can't be offended now because I said no offense.
Yeah. That's like a common internet comment, is like, no offense, but literally insert the worst thing that you could say about someone or a situation.
Yeah, or if you want to go corporate, with all due respect.
Yeah, that is the
same fucking sentence.
Yeah, that is the corporate version
same
of no
sentence.
offense, but yeah.
Boo. The problem that I'm having with my third one is that I know the phrase that I want to say, but I can't remember it. And the reason why it's on my list is because no one ever fucking says it right. But if I can't remember how to say it, then I can't even say it right. I can't even say it. I just remember that it makes me mad.
Give me the gist.
I don't remember. It's like one of those where it's like it's not the sharpest crayon in the box. It's not the brightest bulb in the whatever. It's one of those fucking things where people always say the word wrong. And I like, for some reason, the second I was like, oh, that one, just completely blanked.
I feel like that's a classic Michael Scott, where you combine two, like, not the sharpest tool.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Box.
No, it's more like moot point versus mute point, where like people will say mute point, but it's really moot point.
Yeah.
It's one of those where it's like, the fuck is the word? Oh, I can't remember. I'm cursing a lot during this because it's making me frustrated.
Yeah.
But I don't remember it. I don't remember what it is. I know it makes me really mad, and I hope I can remember it, but I've been thinking about it all day because I've been trying to figure it out.
I'm trying to think what all of those sayings are. So you got not the sharpest tool in the shed, is it both the brightest crayon in the box and the brightest light on the porch?
No, you're the brightest light because a light shines bright. Crayons don't shine bright, but they can be sharp or they can be dull.
I think just saying someone's not bright is being conveyed in both of those expressions.
If you're telling someone they're not the brightest crayon in the box, you are exposing that you are the dull crayon.
Yeah, you're the
you know,
correct-
like I'm the one that's
Not the bright. Let's see.
Here's the problem. I tried to Google what these are called, and I searched. I don't even remember what I searched, but then it told me all the types of phrases that there are. Like
Yeah.
there's a metaphor and a symbol. Apparently, these are all types of.
Like idioms.
No, I searched. What was it that I searched? Come on, search history. Tell me. It's making me mad. No, I don't remember what I just searched. But it was something. It was something, and it made me mad. What was the word term I just searched? Figure of speech. I looked up figure of speeches because that's what those sound like to me.
Yeah.
Apparently there's like 29 types of figure of speeches. A metaphor is one, a simile is one. None of these are actual figures of speeches. They're just examples of types.
Yeah.
So I got no closer to finding that genre. I don't know how to search that genre.
Yeah.
How do you search words like brightest bulb in the freaking socket?
That's what ChatGPT is good for. I feel like you can just give ChatGPT 4 words and it'll figure out what you're trying to say.
Yeah. So that basically there's something that I really want to say here and I can't remember it and it's making me mad. But nip it in the butt or nip it in the bud.
I think it's bud, right?
I'll say that one because we always go I feel like everyone always says butt, but it's bud because that's where you're supposed to, I guess, cut a flower.
Okay.
And I'm
Makes
going to
sense.
say that one just because I have one more of that I want and I can't find it in my brain. And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I tried. I really did a lot of Googling today.
Yeah. My last one, I feel very strongly about all three of mine now that I mention it. Actually, I've got a couple that I feel good about. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Oh, I was going to bring that one up. You don't like that one?
No.
Why?
I know what it's saying, and I appreciate the saying. Like, there's many routes to get to the destination, but like, what a fucking psychotic saying.
Oh my God, absolutely. I think it's because my like immigrant straight off the boat from Italy, Nana, used to say it. That I'm like,
Yeah.
this is culture.
Yeah. But it
yeah.
immediately takes me off the point of, again, there's a lot of different ways to do a thing. And I get hung up on the fact, like, I don't even like cats. Why are you skinning cats? Let's leave cats alone.
I also
Put some permethrin on a
I
movie.
like cats
Yeah.
and I would not skin a cat and I'm pro cat, so take this with a grain of salt. But part of why I don't hate that phrase is there was like a very real part of my childhood where I was wondering, like, does my Nana skin cats? And that to me now, like, now that she's gone, is kind of funny.
Yeah.
So that one always makes me laugh a little because I'm like, nostalgia. Yeah.
Did you 3?
I did 3, but I found a list of similar things. I hate all of them.
Yeah.
Any type of speech that this is for my honorable mention, I'm going to give some examples. Whatever. What was the thing I looked up? Figure of speech. Whatever figure of speech these fall under of the 29, hate them all. To all intents and purposes, not to all intensive purposes. 180-degree turn, not a 360-degree turn.
361 always makes me laugh.
I couldn't care less, not I could care less. Dog eat dog world, not doggy dog world. Moot point, not mute point. Old wives' tale, not old wise tale. Go getter, not goal getter. Scapegoat, not a scapegoat. It's just like a list. Whatever these are, whatever this is called, I hate them all.
Yeah. And I'm the guy who will correct people when they do that. So is Java, by the way.
I'm also the one. But you just called crayons bright.
By the way, that is the expression.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
You're not the bright. You're not the brightest
If
crayon
you
in the box.
Google search not the brightest.
It's the sharpest, not the brightest. I don't. Google stupid. You can't be a bright crayon. Not the brightest meaning. Someone's not very quick or quick-witted. Not the brightest bulb or not the sharpest tool in the shed, comparing intelligence to brightness or sharpness.
I'm just saying, if you type in not the brightest, it'll like auto finish.
What I typed.
But I'm saying, look at this.
Where did you type it?
It gives you the.
That's what people search, and people in general are stupid.
here.
You're not going off of definitions. You're going off of common search terms.
So
People search that
if you
stupid
actually
stuff.
search it, it says not the brightest crayon in the box is an idiom, meaning someone is not very intelligent. So it's
No.
enough to.
It's the sharpest crayon in the box. There's no. What's a bright crayon? Like a bright color? So you're smart if you're a bright color and you're dumb if you're a dull color?
Yeah, you're just saying that someone is bright.
No. This is an AI overview. This is stupid.
But there's also the Reddit result. It says, "What's your favorite idiom? Not the brightest crayon is the first. What's your favorite idiom? Not the brightest crayon in the box, etc. For calling someone stupid." That's the example that they gave in the title.
252 ways of describing someone who isn't too bright. Not the brightest light in the harbor, not the lights on but no one's home, not the brightest bulb in the box, a few screws short of a hardware store, not the sharpest knife in the drawer, a few cards short of a deck, a few fries short of a Happy Meal. None of these are brightest. I don't believe that. I'm actually going to put my foot down and say that's wrong. What you're looking at's wrong. Crayons aren't bright. Crayons are sharp. We are promoting something that I
Wait,
hate.
are you saying that crayons are sharper than they are bright?
No, if you're describing someone with intelligence, you're calling them a sharp crayon, not a dull crayon. Their point is sharp. If the point is sharp, then they're sharp and witty, and you have to be a sharp crayon in the box, not a dull crayon. No one wants to play with the dull crayons.
Yeah.
When you're looking at a handful of crayons, you pick the sharp one because it's the best one. You pick the one with the nicest point.
I when I think of dull, I think of color, not necessarily. I mean, I guess it works for both, but I'm not defending the brightest crayon in the box because that's not one I would say, but it is a common saying.
I think that's wrong. And I think that anyone that says that is a dull crayon. I'm sorry. I don't think highly of you if you use that phrase because that's wrong.
People are coming after you now.
No, I'm coming after people. This is triple crowns of dumb phrases.
Yeah.
This one's dumb. I don't like it. If this is what people think this phrase is, put that as my third.
Okay.
Because I'm obviously triggered.
Yeah, you pretty much are triggered.
Very clearly don't like this. That's not fair. That's not right.
My top honorable mention here is how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? It's kind of like skinning a cat for me. It's such a disturbing visual that, again, I know what you're trying to get across, but I'm thrown off the tracks here because eating an elephant is disturbing.
Yeah, and I don't think people do that.
Yeah,
It doesn't even make sense.
I'm sure at one point people were eating elephants. I don't actually know that to be true, but why not?
Why? Well, their skin's very rough and probably hard to get through. They're
People eat alligator.
large and majestic. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but alligators are nuisances.
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't eat
Elephants are majestic, glorious.
Yeah, no. If you eat an elephant, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why I hate this, but I'm sure at one point when
It's
they
too much
weren't
meat for one person.
Yeah, yeah. Unless you're gonna eat the whole thing, you got to do it one bite at a time.
Oh my god.
And then I was on the fence about this one. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Again, I like the message behind it. Not technically true. Things that don't kill you can definitely make you weaker, but
Yeah, like something doesn't have to kill you.
yeah. No, I think like getting your genitals shot off doesn't make you stronger. It might not kill you.
I also don't love the idea of like having to get to that point for it to make you stronger.
Yeah.
Like I could, maybe it doesn't have to kill me, but I could still like do something different.
Yeah.
And like come out stronger.
No, it didn't kill me, but it definitely made me weaker.
But like I pivoted and found a different thing to do because it also wasn't fun.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, that made me angry.
I'll be curious to see if you get any hate mail about your crayon stance.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna hate mail you back because it's a stupid opinion if you agree with that. There's some things that like I'll be really self-conscious about and like really people-pleasing and like really worried about opinions on. This is not one of them. This is something I feel adamantly that I'm right about.
Yeah.
And anyone with a different opinion is just wrong.
Good.
And I'm not sorry about not being flexible there.
Yeah, no, this is a classic Chaunceyism.
Part of the
here,
phrase.
Where you have the exact example in front of her.
This is my hidden personality. It's stubborn and annoying.
I think we're 300 and some episodes in. It's not hidden at this point.
No, okay, well then it's just showing itself more right now.
Yeah, good.
Don't write to me if you think it's correct. Just work on yourself.
Mailbag.
Hey, Hey, Chance and Badger. I've been a fan of BPR for years, but I found myself listening to the old episodes lately. I love how the podcast has grown over the years and find myself laughing at Chance saying she might hike the AT, knowing she hiked the same year I did. Hey, Zach, did you hike the AT and what year? Your podcast gets me through the monotony of the day. Thanks, guys. Happy trails, Angel and Bullfrog. Thanks, Angel and Bullfrog.
Do you think that's two hikers? Do you think that's a hiker and their dog?
Or it's one hiker with
Just
a
one
really wild trail name story.
I haven't heard a trail name with two potential names built in, but that's fun.
Yeah, a trail name with "and" in the middle. That'll throw you off.
Yeah, I like that. Well, thank you, Angel or Bulldog.
Bullfrog.
You can send us a mailbag at podcast@thetrek.co or go to backpackerradio.com. There's a mailbag submission form. 5-star review. We're still in the lull right now. We had a new one and it disappeared.
What do you mean it disappeared?
Like, it was there this morning. I should have screenshotted it.
They deleted it?
I mean, no, you can't delete it off Apple. But somebody left a 5-star review that just said test. The title was test and then the text was test.
I think they were just testing something. We had an Apple software engineer probably.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's our 5-star review. Thank you so much, Test, for leaving Test. We appreciate the feedback so much. If you would like a 5-star review to be read or to put us out of our misery, you can do so on the podcast app via Apple. Please do.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say here. What do I do with the space?
We now have a lot of episodes where we're calling for 5-star reviews, and as of the recording,
I hope we get so many.
None of them have actually come out. So I'm hoping that this actually makes a difference.
Yeah, I think this is like a psychological trap or test.
Yeah.
Where it's like, how many times can we make them think that no one wants to tell them anything nice before they realize that the whole thing they're talking to is unplugged and no one hears it yet?
We're in the doldrums of the 5-star review era here at Backpacker Radio. But
things are good.
Yeah, leave us any number of stars.
Just not 1, 2, 3, or 4.
And I want to send out some stickers to you guys. So screenshot that review, send us an email, and we'll get you a Backpacker Radio sticker.
Yes, we will.
Thank you to today's title sponsor, LMNT. They are the best. I think I'm on my second element of the day. I also saunaed today, so really upping my salt intake here. But use our URL drinklmnt.com/trek for a free sample pack with your order. Yeah, it's the best. I don't know what else there is to say at this point.
I'm still on my lemonade high. I haven't left it.
Yeah.
Still on it. It's going well. I'm hydrated. My pee's a light yellow, which is where you want it to be.
Yeah. I will say, when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're very thirsty, having like an ice cold, like in one of the Yeti thermoses, like an ice cold element next to your bed is a game changer.
Element in a bottle with ice in it is like next level.
A 2 a.m. element experience is nice.
Yeah.
Real nice. drinklmnt.com/trek. Super big thank you to our Chuck Norris Award winners on Patreon. That is Alex and Misty with Navigators Crafting, Alex Kindle, Andrew, Austin McDaniel, Bill Jensen, Brad and Blair from 13 Adventures, Brian Alsop, Carl Hood, Christopher Marshburn, Clint Sittler, Coach from Marion Outdoors, Eric Casper,
Friendly Ghost,
Eric Hoffman, Ethan Harwell Dunn, Jillian Daniels, Greg Knight, Greg Martin, Griffin Hay, Would You Bring Me a Beer, Haley Buckingham,
Dallas,
Jason Kaiser, Kristen Bell, Matt from Gilbert, Arizona, Patrick C. Cialo, Randy Sutherland.
Hey. Welcome.
Are we going to do that from now on?
What? Hi,
hey.
welcome? Hi. I mean, if I could remember, sure. Just saying hi because you're bold.
Rebecca Braveheart, Rural Juror, Sawyer Product Spam, The St. Louis Shaman, Timothy Hahn,
Solo,
and Tracy Trigger.
Bums.
That was extra throaty today.
Go Bills. It's
Who
not
was-
in there. Don't look for it.
Oh. That was fast. Couple losses. I get how it goes.
It's okay.
Thanks to our guy, Paul, Jesus, 2 episodes in a row. Paulie at Old Man Murph's Coffee Roasters. Go to ommcr.com. Get yourself some delicious beans. You can follow us at Backpacker Radio on Instagram and TikTok, at Backpacker Pod on X, Facebook.com/Backpacker Radio. You can follow Chance.
You can find me on the internet, internet twice. Instagram at Juliana_Chauncey or on YouTube at Juliana Chauncey, or you can get my book, Hiking from Home, a long distance hiking guide for family and friends, on Amazon.
Appalachian Trials and Pacific Crest Trials are my books. Chance and I would both be very grateful for a review on Amazon. Mm-hmm. Subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Follow us on YouTube. Again,
my internet.
We had some fun YouTube content today. You got to see the moldy strawberries.
I put my feet above the table.
What else did we have going on?
I showed my blown out ultras. Moldy strawberries. I crawled under the table.
Yeah.
If they choose to include that part.
Just a real action-packed episode is what we're trying to say. Yeah.
So I've got a bob. You can't really tell.
How's the bob life going?
It's fine. Again, I'm truly embracing ugly winter. That's what I'm calling it. And like, it's not to self-deprecate. Like, the first thing people say is like, no, and it's like, no, just let me have this thing. But like, styling has all gone downhill. I am simply hat girl now.
Yeah.
And when I take it off, like, because it's all been pushed back and it's full bangs in front, it's just like shark fin. But have I told you what I'm doing for Halloween?
No.
Have you seen The Incredibles?
Yeah.
Okay. So Garrett was like, oh, we should be The Incredibles because Mrs. Incredible, she's got, if you look her up, she's got that like redhead bob look.
Yeah.
Right?
She looks like Lois a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But then, counterpoint on my part, yes, I could do that. Or, because I've got the black bodysuit from when I was Black Widow, that black leather suit, and I've got white cowboy boots and white tape, I think what I'm going to be instead... Oops, let me get out of this. I'm an adult. Let me end the site. I'm going to be Syndrome.
Are you gonna spike your hair
Plug
up like
for the
that?
YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna fully. I don't know how much hair gel I need to use, but I'm gonna spike it all up like a troll doll, and I'm gonna be Syndrome. I'm gonna take hockey tape and I'm gonna make a white S on my black bodysuit. I'm gonna wear white cowboy boots, and I think all I need to get is white gloves. And then, if you don't know what I'm talking about and you're listening to this, Google Incredibles Syndrome. That's gonna be me.
Are you gonna use eye black or a mask for the eyes?
Knowing myself and my lack of initiative to do anything, because I feel like I already have the costume, the last minute will come and I'm going to use eyeliner and just color it all in. But I don't know. Maybe I'll find motivation somewhere.
You should come into tomorrow's podcast dressed as your Halloween costume.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. I've got too much to do tomorrow. I'm hosting a dinner party.
Fair enough. All right, that's it for today's show. Thank you so much for listening, and happy hiking.
Bye.